for one of their missing members, or temporary member for the time being, deep into a snow-ridden forest where they came across a mysterious mannerism site. After doing some investigations and a little bit of snoozing around, you guys discovered that this place was a old workshop of some sorts that has been turned into some demonic house for some sort of creature that you guys ended up defeating and hopefully saving the individuals living in the house along with it. After some time and after some trials, you guys searched around the house, found some interesting items and some other people before reconvening with Odell and heading out. At this point in time, you guys have just recently left this snowy forested area. As you guys were leaving the immediate area, you notice that the weather starts to clear up as well, going back more towards its sunny springtime weather instead of the harsh winter cold. You guys are all collectively grouped up on the road currently. Is there anything that you all wish to do?
Um,
Can we get a long rest?
yeah. Was there any time between that to get a long rest?
You guys just currently left it about an hour or so ago. At this point, it does look like it is starting to get into the early part of the morning. So if you guys wish to long rest, you can.
I'm taking a long rest.
All right, so you guys are setting up camp.
I guess so.
Right, along the road, or right now you guys are in a location that is very a little bit more open. There's a few trees here and there scattered about, but it is still a quite hilly area as you guys are traveling westward. So you're just gonna camp up off the side of the road.
Yeah.
Same situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Who is taking first guard?
I'll get over it.
Cody.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else doing anything before they rest up for the rest of the day?
Is Odell with us?
Odell is currently with you guys. Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm just going to bed.
All right.
Yeah, I go to bed.
If everybody beds up, Odell, along with Bodhi, staying up alongside with Bodhi. You wish to roll your perception check
Go us.
for your guard?
I actually had a question about that.
What's up?
Well, it's funny because he's awake, right? He's sitting there with me.
Odell is, yeah, he's awake. Looks like he is not going to bed.
I was gonna ask that if there's two people on guard, do you still got to roll perception if you're like talking through the night?
It is currently the morning right now, so you guys are going to be sleeping throughout the day.
Oh, well, either way, you still have to roll perception.
If you want him to stand watch with you, you can roll at advantage.
Who wants to stay up with him?
Oh, damn.
I was Odell.
Oh, he's
Okay.
saying because Odell, not because of us, but because
Yeah.
Odell. But you would both technically roll. Wouldn't
So do
Hamster
you want
roll for
Odell to?
him?
Yeah, Odell can take first guard if you'd like.
No, like with me, so I don't fall asleep. Like
You would get
I'll
to roll
stay
with
up.
advantage.
I'll stay
You-
up with him.
you do. No, you don't have to, because Odell's already
Everybody.
standing up. That's why I'm asking about it. Because I
I
was
didn't
wondering
hear
the last
Odell
time
say one thing.
Amateur said it. The DM.
All right, I'm going to bed.
All right. So Bodhi, if Odell's going to be with you and you're both standing guard, go ahead and roll twice and take the higher number.
All right, bet. I'm on the computer this time, so hold on.
Everything is on one page.
Ew. How are they rolling in slow motion?
You gotta turn your heart rate acceleration back on.
Yeah.
What I gotta do?
You have to turn your heart rate acceleration back on.
I don't remember how to turn it off.
You gotta go to your settings.
And then what?
The settings, advanced settings, you should see like system. hardware acceleration.
Advanced settings. I don't see that, brother.
On your browser?
Yeah, I click settings.
Oh, settings, go to
Settings?
system.
Yeah. Use
Oh, system.
graphics acceleration when available.
Oh, okay. Turn that on.
Yeah, turn it on to restart your browser.
He rolled still. 16.
Yep, you get one more roll.
Okay, there we go. Man, thanks, Odell. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you being there with me.
All right. So, as everybody begins to settle in and rest up for the day, the sun is slowly starting to rise, beginning to show more sunlight throughout the area in your immediate vicinity. Looking around, Bodhi, you hear that the birds are chirping off in the distance. The weather is actually quite nice. Um, very akin to springtime. The sun is shining, very few clouds are in the sky. And as you're looking around, you see that on the road nearby, every so often, say every 20 minutes, there is a carriage of different individuals bearing of different types that are traveling alongside the road, passing you guys. Is there anything that you wish to do?
Yeah, I'm just looking at them.
All right. You take your time, taking your surroundings. A few hours go by. Nothing standing out or immediate happens. That ends your shift.
I
I'll
wake up.
take the.
Wow.
I guess I'll take the next shift. Well, it's daytime at this point, right?
Yeah, it's about midday.
Oh, I guess.
A little bit
Alright.
earlier than midday.
All
A
right,
little bit earlier.
Bodhi. How about we do this? How about you and Odell sleep in the back of the carriage while we? Do you want to do that? That way we
Yeah,
don't spend
yeah.
like we don't have to travel
I
at
gotta
night.
do my. I gotta do my rest next.
All
So
right.
I get in the back of the carriage and do my long rest.
So you guys pack up all your things and start to travel?
Yeah.
Wait,
Do the rest of us
everybody
still
else
get our
sleep?
long rest? There's only
Is everybody sleeping in the back of the carriage?
Yeah.
Once
can we
the
all
shift is
fit back
over,
there?
isn't it?
Because it would currently be Trace in the back, along with Anala and Bodhi and Odell. Avada would be driving. If he's taking watch, I would assume.
Yeah.
And Bodhi, you would be resting as well.
Well, yeah. You said my shift ended, so I was about
So
to wake somebody up.
that might be too many people. That's 5 people in the back of that carriage. This is a smaller
Okay, I'll
carriage that
sit
can
in
be
the
pulled by
front.
one horse.
Wait, does that count as a full rest for me? Or no?
Not entirely. A full rest counts as a full 8 hours or full night's sleep.
All right. So it's one more shift.
2 more shifts.
2 more.
We don't have to keep
Can I
rolling.
sleep on top of the bear? While it walks?
You're trying to sleep on a walking bear?
Yeah.
All right. You got to turn into like a squirrel or something that could fit comfortable on Bear's back.
That's a waste of a long over.
Actually, I can short rest it. Ugh, that is a waste. I'll just get up. I'm fine. Just up.
Why are we moving anyway?
Because
I
it's
got places to be.
midday and you niggas is sleepy.
I stopped caring. I take my long rest. I need my points back.
So I need to know, are you guys moving or are you guys staying?
Moving.
We move.
You are moving? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Can I tie my my horse up to the carriage too, so we have 2 horses?
Yeah, it's easy enough to latch up.
All right, bet. That way we can move a little bit faster.
All right, gotcha.
Roll an animal handling check.
There's no need for that. The horses are trained well
Yeah.
enough for you to
Yeah.
attach them to a carriage.
Yeah,
You're gonna be
they
doing
ran
your own
they
thing,
ran
huh?
off they ran off in the woods.
Roll a
All right. So, as you guys are
doing your own
traveling,
thing.
Avada, you could go ahead and roll your perception check.
Oh, gang.
Wow.
Natural 20. All right. So,
I see big booty bitches as far as the eye can see.
as you're traveling
Double that.
through
It's a nat.
the rolling hills of this vast land that you're traveling across, looking around off in the distance, you're a little bit on the higher elevation at this point. You can see off in the distance, very, very far in this nice clear day, what looks to be a very slight but significant shining hue over in the horizon on your south. Just over that, as you look on the other side, you look like it looks like you're coming across a large body of water that is coming from a rolling hillside that's just off on your right, so further on the northern side, going downward. It looks like you're getting close to the coast at this point. The road, once
Well,
again. Okay.
I would ask anybody if they smell like the ocean, but everybody's asleep.
With a natural 20 as your perception, as you're taking in the scenery in the middle of the day, the air is nice and fresh. You do smell or scent a hint of salt in the air.
Hey, I don't say nothing. We just keep on rolling.
Gotcha.
I'm literally up.
I thought you were asleep too. My
No, we
bad.
can't fit because there's too many
Well,
big
Nala,
ass people on the
do
fucking
you
back.
smell that in the air?
The salt?
No, your nose,
There must be an
your
ocean
nose must be
nearby.
stuffy. All right, I'm done with you. You're done.
You're done. Drive boat.
That's about to
Giddy
drive the
up.
boat further.
That's it.
Um. So who's still asleep currently?
Me.
It would be Bodhi and Trace.
Yeah.
I know too.
Odell does not sleep. Odell is still awake with you guys.
Oh, then
What
why
do
is
you?
her up? Or why is it not up?
I don't know. You're up and about, Anala?
Yeah, you said there were so many people in the back.
Yeah, because I would say you attach both of the horses onto the carriage. The back of the carriage can only carry 4 people. The front of the
Right.
carriage has 1.
So Odell, get your ass in the front. I'm taking the rest of my nap in the back. And that's 3 people.
I can walk with the bear if you'd like me to.
Sure.
Very well. So you all continue to get your rest as you guys make your way towards westward. In this area, the woods start to get a little bit thicker, but not like a full forest. You notice that the trees are becoming more and more common. The road, not as hilly as it was before, a little bit more flat, but still very vast and very far. It's wide surroundings. Looking off in the distance are very faint plumes of smoke and several buildings start to appear as you guys travel further. At this point, a few hours have passed and your shift is over, Avada. If anybody else would like to take over.
I'll take over.
All right. The Trace on the last leg.
You gotta have to turn yourself up or fix your mic.
I don't even know how you heard him. I didn't hear anything.
It was
I
very
just heard
faint, but I heard it. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and roll your perception.
That's your gain, Titan. That's like how peak your mic will be, not necessarily the volume.
say something real quick?
Yeah.
Your gate might be a little off, but I can't really tell.
I heard him good that time.
Okay.
I didn't hear shit.
One more time, Titan.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, it's true.
All right. You guys continue making your way, looking around. You see that the forest, I mean, not the forest, the trees are a little bit denser, but not necessarily thick enough to be considered a forest. You guys are traveling alongside the trail. The trail is currently a dirt trail with light grass patched in every now and again. Well worn down due to the traffic that comes through this area. But as you make your way forward, you come across a knocked over tree that is blocking the road.
How big is the tree?
Looking here, it looks like the tree, if it were standing up, would be about 15 feet tall.
I just try to move the tree out the way.
All right, so you're gonna get out of the carriage and move it around.
Yeah.
All right. As you get out the carriage, you start to look around. You see that this tree is not necessarily super massive in its circumference. It looks like you could probably, with enough hoist, move it yourself. Go ahead and roll a strength check for me.
Wow. Crazy.
All right. So you try to get as best of a grip as you can on this trunk and start to lift it up. You get it slightly off the ground as you're pulling with your strength, flexing a bit, but you're not able to move it out of the way.
I want to split it in half.
All right. So you're gonna try to chop it up?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack roll with your weapon that you plan on chopping it with.
26.
26 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
9.
9 points of damage. Okay. So, with your first initial chop, as you're striking downward with it, the first chop looks like it gets a little bit more than a quarter way through the trunk. Gonna try to strike it again?
Yeah. So I get all the way through. 25.
25 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
14.
All right. This strike a little bit harder than the last one. You go and match up the splint that you just created with the first chop and continue to follow through. It looks like it's almost split in half. Probably one more chop would do would do it justice.
That's up again.
All right, go ahead and roll.
He says 12.
12. 12 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, hell yeah. 11.
Okay, but this last chop, as you strike with the rest of your strength to follow through with this cut, you're successfully able to chop the trunk in half. 3 chops is light work for you. Pretty easy enough.
Now that.
As you're getting... Oh, go ahead.
Or what were you going to say?
No, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I said now it's split in half. I just want to push the parts out the way.
Okay, give me another strength check with advantage this time.
19.
All right, simple enough. Since it is lighter weight and a lot more easier to maneuver, you're easily able to move both chunks out of the way with very little ease. You continue to push through.
Yep.
All right, you hop back in the wagon. Nothing too out of the ordinary. You continue onward. Other than the slight obstacle in your road on the way through your travels, nothing really sticks out when it comes to surveying the area. At this point, it has been about 8 hours of travel, or I would say about 6 hours of travel. And everybody is fully rested and is able to get their long rest.
Great.
You continue to travel on. You're still taking the reins.
Yeah. Keep it pushing.
Go ahead and roll another perception check for me.
Hmm. 3.
Okay. The roads seem safe as you guys are traveling across. As you look up in the sky in the clear air, you look and notice another airship that seems to be flying. This time towards the direction of where you guys are heading. It looks like it zips by pretty fast overhead of you all before leaving off into the clouds in the distance far away. But it seems like you guys are getting close. The trees thin out once more, and you're starting to see significantly more farmland here. Buildings, and not just normal farmhouses. You start to notice smaller communities, houses or buildings or groups of 3 or 4 spread far out every few miles or so that you guys travel. Is there anything specific that you guys want to do at this point?
Are we up now?
Everybody should be up. Everybody's fully rested. At this point, does look like it's starting to get sundown.
Okay, damn.
Is this place with the houses, is it like a village or a town?
Looks like a small village.
Mm.
It's a group of around 3 or 4 wooden buildings, all with the outcast of farmland that surrounds the immediate area.
Yeah. I just want to keep it pushing.
All right. Pushing through, you guys travel a little bit further, and at this point, you guys start to approach what looks to be a small village of several more buildings. There's no gates or any guards that are visibly noticed on the immediate entrance of this area. But you do notice individuals who are just working their day-to-day lives. Some people are moving things. One person has a wheelbarrow. It looks like this is like a small farming village of some sort at you guys are traveling through.
Just normal, no like magic detected here.
Would you like to roll either a
I
nature or
mean,
arcana
I
check to see if
can.
there's any magic?
Yeah,
I
do
mean, I
Arcana.
can detect magic. Well, I can detect good and evil, and then I think there's one from. Yeah, I can detect magic too.
22.
You would like to, you could cast detect magic. Arcana.
Well, she rolled high on it, so she should be able to feel it, right?
All right.
Oh,
In
I don't know
theory.
what it is.
And now, as you take a moment to close your eyes and take in your immediate scenery, you don't notice any immediate magical effects except for the just consistent flow of nature that you're so naturally accustomed to. Looking around, you notice that the farm hands are working on their certain crops or preparing for the next harvest that seems to be coming in the near future. Looking around, this village seems very peaceful and nice, very quiet to themselves. People don't really look at you guys directly as you're traveling on road. You see 1 or 2 eyes that kind of catch a glimpse on you, specifically Anala, but
Oh.
nobody who tries to, like hard stare or be super obvious about it. They take their glimpse and they
Do
continue
they
about their day.
seem like inviting, like friendly, or is it more like what the fuck is that kind of?
What is your passive perception? Your passive insight 16. But you can see from people, you can tell people are looking at you with a little bit of mystique. they're like, I've never seen anybody like that before. Kind of gaze as they glimpse at you while you guys are traveling across. Since you're inside the carriage, they don't get a too good of a look, but like the people that trail behind you, they look inside the carriage, see you, and kind of
Damn,
look
nosy
away.
ass. Can I would like to. Is there room in the front?
If you squeeze, you could get two people up in the front of the carriage.
Okay, I want to be at the front and wave to one of the people that looked.
Alright.
Like a celebrity.
No, like a hey, like a conversation starter.
Okay. As you climb to the front, Trace's big burly shoulders kind of block a little bit of the way as you're trying to
Wait, bruh.
move over to the front. Looking around, you notice that there is somebody who is holding, looks like a sack of some kind. Could be seeds or something over the shoulder, kind of walking down the road. You give them a gentle smile and a wave. Looks a little hesitant at first, but smiles and waves back, agreeingly.
Okay. Trace, stop the carriage. Or who's driving the boat?
Me.
Trace?
Stop.
Cool.
Alright, I'll
Alright.
hop out and I go to the guy and I say, hey, can I ask you something?
He looks kind of not nervous specifically, but a little bit off-put. Goes, yes, how can I help you?
Would you be willing to trade some gold for salt and a earthly root?
The fuck?
Are you looking for ingredients of some kind?
Yes.
Well, we only deal with natural perishables. I can see if there's somebody in the village that can offer you assistance.
That'd be great.
Sure. Give me one moment. And he kind of hurries off. You guys are in the middle of the thoroughfare, the main road, just parked to the side, waiting around.
Hazard lights on.
So what?
Hazard
said-
lights on.
The lights on, the blinkers are on.
Yeah.
All right. A few minutes go by. After a few minutes go by, the same individual comes back. No longer has a sack with him, and you see another individual, a older, female figure, human, little bit of wear and tear on her face. Looks like she's had a long day already. Looks over. He looks back at him and goes, "These are the individuals?" He nods in her direction as she looks over back at you all. Well, this is quite surprising. I heard you guys are looking for supplies.
Yeah, I'm just looking for two things in specific. If you have like salt or like a crystal-like substance or earthy root.
Well, unfortunately, this here is farmland, but I do know up the ways there is a smaller woodland area that if you go deeper into the woods, there is an alchemist of sorts who tends to sell their wares here every now and again if you'd like to go visit there.
Okay.
That might be Thaylen's daddy up there.
Is it a wizard?
Thaylen.
No, it's an alchemist.
To be honest, we're not entirely sure who he is, but whatever concoction he makes, they're very potent.
Alright. Well, thank you for your help.
Of course.
Where is he at? They said?
He's just up the road. It's about an hour or two's way of travel, but he's in the forest. You can't miss it.
And he's an alchemist.
A brewer of sorts. I just used the word alchemist.
That
Oh.
nigga be adding Henny to the meat. Get
Hey,
me
I was
fucked up
gonna-
out
I
there.
hop back in.
Amateur or DM question.
Yeah, what's up?
Where we at right now?
Currently, you guys are about a day's away from Portside, probably less than a day.
Okay, so we're not there yet.
You guys are not there yet.
And then old boy with the magicy wacky shit, where he at?
He's with you guys in the carriage. Well, he's with the.
No, not goofball. I'm talking about the old dude. Dana's dad.
Nuke.
Oh, the wizard. that owns
Yeah.
Phelan,
Mm-hmm.
he is located in Portside, if you
Oh, yeah.
if you recall correctly.
Okay. I thought I was tripping. Okay, cool.
All right.
I thought we was in fucking ports.
Not necessarily. You guys are in a small farm town just outside of Portside right now.
I bet. Hey, let's go to the alchemy. I want to go to the alchemy.
All right.
So,
So you guys continue onward.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Traveling through the farm village, you guys go a little bit deeper. The trees start to appear against once more as you guys are met with a cobblestone road, a worn down cobblestone road at this point. Looking
What
here,
up, Bunny?
you notice that there are plenty of live, lush green trees that are here in this area. Very comforting. The sunlight, well, at this point, they're starting to get a little bit sundown, so the very edge of the sun rays are starting to gleam through the canopy of the trees as you guys are traveling deeper into this forest. Who is driving? Is Trace?
Yep.
Trace. Okay. So, as you guys make your way onward, about an hour or so goes by as you guys are traveling deeper along this road. The sound of the rock hitting the wooden wheels of the carriage as you guys carry onward. The horse clopping at their feet, with the bear stomping quickly behind you guys. Making your way through. Anala, as you're looking through this forest and taking in the beautiful scenery, you are noticing that you're seeing several different sprouts of life that are coming out of this forest. Looking up into the trees, you notice that there are some little mushrooms and funguses that grow in between the moss here. You see that there are bugs that are crawling around. Beautiful, weird orange flowers that seem to be very spiky at one point and very soft and inviting on the inside are sprouting throughout the ground. Looking at the different flowers, different colors, purples and oranges, sprinkling themselves through every other tree through this forest. As you travel, you guys see a worn down dirt road that turns off of the main road.
I head down
Oh,
that path.
could that be it?
Gotta be. She said we can't miss it. That looks
I
like
thought it was
it would
that
lead
one.
somewhere.
Okay.
Do you guys take the off road?
Yep.
Did she say her path?
She just said it was an hour this way. We've been traveling for about an hour.
Okay. Okay.
Do you guys continue onward?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking around, the further you go off this beaten path, it gets a little bit more harder to control the carriage a little bit, just off of its rough terrain that you guys are currently on. Looking around though, the smell of semi-sweet and semi-very what's the word? Floral aroma fills in the air as you guys are traveling through. You notice that there are plenty of different plants, plenty of different vines, plenty of different roots that are growing all over the place as you guys are traveling deeper into this woodland area. Off the distance, the road seems to cut itself right off, this dirt road, and goes right in just into the forest itself. Are you guys gonna continue on carriage?
It's just straight forest.
Yeah, it looks like it cuts off, kind of like a dead end, but it continues like into like forest land.
We should leave the carriage here.
Yep.
Below no?
Ain't nowhere to take it. We'll leave it here. Go further down. If you don't see nothing, come back.
Let's make Odell watch it.
If you'd like me to watch it, I can watch it perfectly fine.
Nah, you should. I think he should come with us.
Why?
Well, he left before.
Well, do you guys want to go and look, and then I just stay with the carriage, and then if y'all see anything, you just hit me up on the link pearls.
Yeah,
All right.
I think that's better. Oh, you don't wanna look at none of the stuff the guy got.
We'll tell him
I
on the
mean,
link,
if he
bro.
has some good shit, then you can call me up there and I'll go.
Oh,
All right, so you'll continue on foot.
Yeah.
I would like everybody to make survival checks.
Oh shit.
where the fuck is that?
At the bottom. 21.
Oh, damn! Never clicked this. Hey,
I got a fucking 1. I'm dying.
have anybody else?
Damn, everybody dropping 20s. All right. Well, since Avada stayed at the carriage and doesn't really notice anything tending to the horses, is Titanium staying as well?
Yeah.
All right. You all notice that even though the road is gone, it looks like that there are still wheel tracks and foot tracks that kind of travel in between off this road and create their own beaten path deeper into the forest.
Railroad tracks?
Oh no, like wheel tracks,
Oh, wheel
like
tracks.
old carriage tracks.
Okay.
You guys make your way forward and continue deeper into the forest. At this point, you guys make, how deep do you guys travel?
150 feet.
I was gonna say like a 10-minute walk.
10-minute walk would get you guys about 500 feet.
A little bit.
Then 10 minutes.
All right. So as you guys are traveling through, looking around, being very aware of your surroundings at this point, 5 minutes into your walk, Anala? It's just Anala. Yeah. Anala, you smell what seems to be like a natural burning fragrance off in the air. Very pleasant to smell.
Okay. I can tell in the direction it's coming from, or no?
It's coming from the direction you guys are heading towards currently.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to describe a smoky smell that you would like? Something that appeals to you? That if you smell it in the air, you would be attracted to it?
Not off the top of my head, I can't think.
Okay.
Let's say, do you guys smell that?
Nope.
Something smells good. And
What's
I
it
start
smell
walking
like?
faster. I start zoom speed walking.
For I would say, just for the lack of explanation, I would say for the time being, it smells like lavender, like a natural occurring smell, but very, very strong and potent, but burning at the same time, but very appealing,
Lavender works.
like a pompery of some sort, burning in the air.
I see.
As you guys travel a little bit further, at this point, the everybody else would be smelling it at this point, except for Avada. But in this sense, it's your own personal appeal smell. It's not the same smell that everybody else smells.
Mm.
Damn, who cooking
You
meat?
Oh,
guys could-
fuck?
You guys continue onward.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, like, as
Wait,
you guys
no,
are smelling,
I stopped. I stopped. No. What do you mean meat?
You don't smell that?
Yeah,
You
it's
smell-
lavender.
Oh, it smells like somebody
It smell
cooking
like-
meat down there.
It smell like cinnamon. What are y'all talking about? Cinnamon apple.
What?
What are y'all smelling right now? I don't.
It's
Lavender. You cannot confuse lavender with meat.
nah. It
or
smell like
skin.
somebody
It smells.
cooking up some
It
meat down
smells
there.
like. It smells like
What up,
cinnamon.
Sight?
Y'all
kinda
tripping.
weird.
Maybe maybe it's some alchemist shit.
Or maybe it's a trap. Something that baits people in.
Well, let's just hold hands.
We can handle a trap.
Walking together.
Avada, are you still there? Everything good?
Oh, he's deafened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if I just keep a watch.
His link pearl ain't working.
All right. I guess we continue.
Let's go.
We holding hands and going forward, or what
No.
we doing?
I'm not holding hands. I'm just gonna keep on going.
All right, let's go.
All right. As you guys travel forward, at this point,
Chilling. How
the
about you?
sun has not completely set, but it's almost fully set. The sky is around a orange purple hue in the sky as you guys are traveling deeper. After the 10-minute mark, you guys do come across what looks to be an old, worn down hovel in the middle of the forest. In the shape of what looks like a really weird, wide mushroom. It's just a wooden shack. Very run down, vines growing all over it. On the front porch, or it was a front porch at this point, is completely entangled of different plants and flowers and vines all intertwined together. Looking at the roof, you see that there are funguses and flowers growing off of the roof as well. But the house itself is shaped in an old, weird-looking mushroom. There's smoke that comes out of the top.
Papa Smurf lives in that bitch.
Oh, he's back.
What up? And at this point, you guys do smell that same aroma that you smelled before, a lot stronger as you guys approach this building. And you do smell a faint hint of roasted meat.
Mm.
All of us?
Yep, all of you. But for a trace, you just smell meat on meat, brother. It just smells like somebody's cooking good in the house.
Pause. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That was insane.
Oh my god. You
Crazy.
I
always
was
make
gonna
it
let it
weird
fly,
you say
bro, but
that.
that shit was
Why do
Wasn't
you
even-
think that?
Oh,
What do
it
you
wasn't
think
even
about...
made back then.
Anyway,
Is there a door?
Oh, this must be it. And she puts her hands on her hips and does the superhero like pose.
Lord have mercy.
Is there a
I take
door?
my dagger out. I take my put my dagger in my hand, put my hands in my pocket.
Okay, gotcha. There is a door. The door looks very old and worn down, very frequently used.
I go up and knock on the door.
Hello? Is anybody there? I scream out.
Gotcha. So you're approaching the door. As you look at the building itself, it looks like there's a very dim light that is currently on through one of the windows. There's
Can I
smoke
look
coming out of the top of the chimney of the house.
Can I look in the?
I knock on the door.
Yeah, I'm just knocking on the door.
All right. As soon as you knock your first knock on the door, it slowly opens.
I holler out again. Hello. Your door is open. Yo, hello.
No response.
I push it open more.
As you open the door more and peer inside and look, you see what looks to be a very quaint and comfortable looking living space. Very small. It looks like there is a tea set that's currently on top of a wooden stump next to a few other plants that you can't really decipher all too well immediately. Looking here, you see it off in the side on one of the closed off areas of the room. There is a chimney that is burning a nice firewood through the fireplace. And it's a metal chimney that goes just straight from the fireplace itself straight out to the outside of the house. Worn down. The rug looks faded. Everything looks very ill kept and very slightly rotted, but in a natural way. Um, the air is very, very thick in this building as soon as you open the door. But the immediate waft of the best smelling meats that you could possibly ever imagine just fills up your nose as you open the door further and look inside. And right in front of the fireplace, you see a older looking individual back facing you, hunched over in front of the fireplace. And you see something cooking inside of the fireplace as well too.
We should probably get Avada, yeah?
Yeah.
Hit him up.
Beep boop 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 beep boop 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 boop.
Yeah, what up?
Hey, you should come over here. It's like 10 minutes
Alright,
out. We'll wait for you.
Alright, I'm on the way.
All right. Hey, and if you smell something, that means you're going the right way.
What kind of directions is that?
The way
Did
we
y'all
went.
just go, y'all just go straight?
Yeah, we just went straight, man.
Alright, I'll follow my nose then.
All right, we'll see you when you get here.
Hello?
Bye.
Are you stepping inside, Trace?
Yeah.
All right.
Guys, can you wait, man? We just gotta wait like a couple minutes.
We already are in his house. We're just gonna stand here, not saying shit to him for 10 minutes.
He slumped.
Hello?
As soon as you say hello and you take a step into the house, and in response, you hear, "The one-track-minded fool has finally decided to approach."
Oh. One track minded. You don't let him talk to you like that?
Come in, come in.
I walk in too.
You walk in as well?
Yeah, I'm not like, come on, man.
Oh.
Father, I'll go in.
Oh, wait, hold on. She's not even in.
I'm here. I'm in.
So everybody walks in?
I hit Avada on the pearl before we walk all the way in. Peter boop 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 boop. Peter boop 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 boop.
That
Peter
ringtone is god awful.
Peter
I
boop boop
can't.
boop.
I can't.
Peter boop 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 boop.
Hello?
Hey,
You
Hey,
just called me. What's up?
hey,
I'm on the way. I ain't hit my phone.
when you get to this big ass shed that look like a mushroom, just walk inside.
As you're talking, do you walk through the threshold?
No, amateur. I said before I walked
No.
in.
Okay, I'm double checking. I'm making sure.
Before I walked in, I hit up my nigga. I tell him, hey, when you get here, you're gonna see a mushroom fucking house. That's where the smell coming from. Just walk in. We walking in right now. If y'all
I
don't,
think
if
I'm
you don't see us, it's a problem. Bust in this bitch.
all right.
I whispered that in the lead pearl to him.
At this point, while you're talking to Avada, you begin to smell something very nice in the air as you're walking closer.
Yeah, it smells lovely out here.
Hey, what's it smell like? What's it smell like to you?
Fucking vanilla. Vanilla
Okay.
with a splash of like lavender and some tea oil.
See, you don't know this. You're at the carriage. I smelled cinnamon. Trey smelled meat, and Anala smelled lavender.
Why is this nigga smelling meat?
I don't, bro. It's
Pause.
Think about who.
I'm sorry.
Think about who you talking about. Man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see when you
Yeah,
get
bro.
here.
I'm almost there.
All right. I'll walk
All right.
in.
Okay.
Photo.
So you walk in and Anala follows afterward?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Great. So as you each go through the threshold, you take your first step in, you hear, "Oh, the wayward monk." And as soon as Anala steps in, "And the confused druid."
Mm.
I was not expecting a full party in my house so soon.
Is he looking at us?
How
when he's
you
talking?
No, he
How
is
you know
facing the
that?
fireplace.
Hey,
How you know that?
I walk in front of him. I walk in front of him.
How do I know, you ask?
Yes.
You see, as he turns around, the first thing that catches your eye is the crazy snow white afro that comes out of the top of his head as he turns around, like Huey from the
Yup.
Boondocks. You
Yup.
see a very gaunt black human with completely white glazed over eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I knew this nigga was blind.
I knew it.
Trinkets and bracelets and beads of all kind go up his arms and around his neck. With a very light, what seems to be poncho or tunic that he just covers himself up with. And he looks over in your guys' general direction and goes, "It has been foretold, though it has been foreseen."
Are you the alchemist?
Alchemist, botanist, gardener, potions maker, anything you could possibly think of to make your mind change is what I do. They call me Kofi of the land.
Coffee?
Kofi.
Ophi of the land, huh?
Kofi.
Damn.
Wait, spell that again?
Like,
Kofi.
like Kofi,
KOFI.
like Kofi Kingston.
Oh, Kofi.
And what do I have the pleasure of doing for you all?
Hey, can you see the future or something? Or how do you know? Like, how do you know?
You think of me as a fortune teller?
I don't think it's anything. This is my first time meeting you. I don't know anything about you. We just heard about you an hour ago.
Who said I knew of you?
What?
And who
I
said
knew.
that I know you?
You know him.
You literally called me the monk when I walked in.
And
the
are you not
computer-
wearing monk robes?
You can see me. No
I
disrespect.
can see all, and I can see nothing. Kind of chuckles to himself a little bit.
Okay. All right. Hey, how's your day going? First off.
My day full of excitement and life now that you all arrived. Tell me, what made you come to my humble abode? With no
And Nala raises
heads
her
up.
hand.
One akin to nature such as yourself.
Yeah, I'm looking for salt and an earthy root.
And pray
I was
tell,
told-
what are you trying to make? You see a big grin come across his face. As he smiles, he looks very old and worn down, but his teeth are perfect.
That was crazy.
A potion of invisibility.
Invisibility. Such a trivial yet useful concoction that we have come up for millennia at a time. Though made with many different ingredients for very different various uses, but still able to be done perfectly well, right?
Mhm.
Come, I have the ingredients. You see him kind of like, he waves everybody like generally over in his direction. Please, have a seat by the fireplace. I can make some tea. I can get the ingredients and we can talk business.
Business.
Alright.
Hey, Kofi.
At this point, Avada, you are arriving at this mushroom-shaped building that everybody else has walked inside of.
Hey,
And who
Mr.
calls for me?
Should I just call you Kofi or Mister? You got a last name?
Call me Kofi. I know no mister.
Okay. Do you like have any special potions that you created that you made just like messing around?
And what is it that you seek? He says this while he's rummaging through various different cabinets and different dressers that he has scattered throughout the whole house. Have you guys ever been to like what is it? Not apothecary. Is it apothecary? The store where it has like a wall of drawers with different ingredients in them.
I think that's what it's called.
Never been.
His setup is very similar. Like on his wall, you see a bunch of different drawers that are all categorized in very different languages. Let me see. Does anybody know? Oh well, you do. You definitely know Druidic
Yes, I do.
and Elvish. Does anybody
Yes,
know
I
Elvish?
do.
Yeah, I know Elvish.
So half of the wall of dressers is written in Druidic, which, as you are pointing out, you see different plants and resources that you're somewhat familiar with or that you've seen during your time in travels that very stick out to you very easily. Very commonly used remedies for health potions and other just very very trivial things like what's it called, like an antitoxin or antidote or anything like that. On the other side where you see the Elvish writing, it looks like some of the drawers look like they're glowing faintly. Some of the drawers look like like it's not closed all the way and isn't fitted right. Some of them look like they have like char marks on them. So it looks like he has a wide different variety of different ingredients for different situations. And he's just talking to you guys as he's picking and prodding at every drawer that he's looking through. You guys all take a seat?
Yep.
Yes.
I stay standing.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I let go of my
Avada's-
dagger, by the way. I'm not holding it no more.
Okay, so you put it away?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Avado, are you doing anything?
I didn't know anybody let me in. I was still
No,
waiting for the door to be open.
The door's been open. It is not closed this whole time.
I
Oh,
told you to come in when you got here.
But you just can't walk into people's house like that. All right, I'm gonna walk in and be like, "Hey, what's up, everybody?"
Okay, so as soon as you take a step in, you see Kofi immediately stops what he's doing and slowly turns over in the direction of Avado.
Since I see him turn around, I turn around too. And because I know, and I'm like, oh, hey, what's up, Avada?
What is happening?
What's up, dude?
Hey, this is Kofi. This is the guy who was making like potions and stuff we heard about. Kofi, this is Avada.
Kofi
So
nods in Avada's direction,
And I nod back.
and then he continues to keep looking in his drawers.
why didn't he say anything about him? As Anala leans over to Trace, like whispering.
I don't know. That was weird.
That's weird. Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
Kofi.
Kofi.
Oh no. Anala punches Trace in the shoulder.
Go ahead.
Anything.
No,
You're
I'm
pissed him off.
I'm asking him something completely different.
Oh, my
Hey,
bad.
Kofi.
You see him grabbing. He has like an armful of things. As he turns around.
Is he grabbing another stuff right now?
Huh?
Is he grabbing murder stuff right now?
He's just grabbing a bunch of random different things. You can't really tell what he's looking for specifically.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Kofi. How long you been making potions?
And how long have you been swinging an axe?
All my life.
All my life. Swinging an axe all my life.
There's your answer. You see,
Hey,
he comes
Kofi.
back. The tree stump that you guys are currently surrounded in is like, it's basically his coffee table. It is a very wide, round tree stump. You see him just scatter a whole bunch of different ingredients across the table. And Off on the side, you see that there is a tea set that is already steaming and smoking. He takes a moment, looks through all the things that he just put on the table, and you see him start to slowly organize things in different patterns.
Hey, Kofi, I got a couple questions. I'm just trying to figure out exactly like what you're capable of. You know what I mean? No disrespect.
He seems very attentive, but he is listening to you. But he continues to
Um,
rearrange his things.
so you do potions and whatnot, right? But do you also have any other special things like rings or like staffs or anything of that? Or do any of your potions? Do you have anything that like I don't know oil or something you can put on a weapon to where like it amplifies the power of it? Anything like that?
He finishes organizing, and at this point, you see that all the ingredients that he took away are all perfectly lined up in some type of order that you can't really tell. He stops for a moment, and for the first time, you see him look up and look directly in your location, Bodhi. His pupils make contact with yours. What looks like initially lifelessness in his eyes or his glazed over eyes, as you look closer, you can see little swirls of sparkles and grays, like smoke, kind of whirling inside his pupil as he looks directly at you. I know I do not carry such materials, but I see that you are too busy looking outward rather than within.
Oh.
You spend your time on trivial weapons and upgrades. Yet you don't know your best friends, the people that you have been sleeping next to alongside these roads. You don't even know their favorite color. So tell me, why are you searching for such treasures? He starts to pour tea into cups that you guys didn't realize were there at first, but now he has 4 cups directly in front of each and every one of you. Oh, 5 technically, actually. As you see at this point, as you guys are looking around, he pours the tea into the cups directly in front of you. You notice that Odell is still outside and out in the front porch.
Oh shit! Forgot about that guy. That's out of character. Sorry.
So,
What was the question he asked me, amateur, just now? I forgot.
why do you search for such materials?
Oh. Well, to answer your question is to protect the people that that I love, people that need it, and I feel like if I have more things to choose from to make myself more powerful, then there's no one I can't protect. If I protect them, I won't lose them.
Those that you love.
Hmm.
And who is it exactly that you love?
I love my group.
Tell me, who is the big one's family?
Trace, you talking about, or are you talking about Vada? They're both pretty big.
He points over at Trace.
The orcs, they're big as fuck, like him, but they got slaughtered. Oh, sorry, I probably shouldn't have said all that, but I'm guessing he knows. I'm guessing he knows already. So.
That is quite a weird looking orc, if you ask me.
Oh. What? Why does he look weird?
I'm not a orc.
What are you?
I don't
I'm
remember
a
the term.
Goliath.
Yeah, sorry. It's hard to
Yo,
remember. It's hard to remember a lot of these things, Kofi. I'm not really too well versed in things that are outside of my own.
So are you telling me that I know more about you than your friends know about you?
Yeah,
And you love them?
of course.
Do you not see the fault in this?
I think I love them. Maybe I don't know what love is.
He begins to laugh. You are the most pathetic idiot I've ever seen in my life.
Oh
You say you
shit.
love those that you protect, but yet you don't know anything of them. This makes no sense to me. Even the rats underneath my floor can notice the bullshit that you're spitting at me.
Mm.
Tell me,
Yikes.
why do you search for materials? You want to be stronger, no? You want to feel powerful. You want to be above
Yeah.
others, correct?
Answer this man.
Bodhi, you good over there?
I
Tell
think
me
it's
what you want. That's the only way that I can help you.
coffee. I stay quiet, and I ball my fist up in my pocket.
All right. And then he points over directly at Trace as he saw that he was giggling earlier. And you, what do you search for?
Only thing I really came hoping you could have is some health potions. I heard you was an alchemist. That's pretty much it for me.
And why does someone so big and strong as yourself need healing?
Because as big and strong as I am, I take a lot of hits. So I need to be able to recover from these hits long enough to keep doing my duty.
And what is that duty specifically?
Take all the damage so all these not as built individuals such as myself can live.
Yeah, choose your words carefully, BS, nigga.
He looks over at the rest of you. Great in strength, this one is, but not so bright on wisdom.
Hey, Kobe, why are you so disrespectful?
I'll
I'm in your house right now,
I'll take that. It wasn't as bad as what he said to Bodhi.
and I'll be honest. I really want to blow up, but I'm not going to because I feel like that's what you want me to do.
Then show me your true self then. If you feel that what I say is incorrect, please feel free to correct me.
How are you gonna tell me what I love just because I don't know everything about somebody doesn't mean I don't love them? Who do you love? Because it looks like you're out here in a fucking mushroom house by yourself with nobody around.
It is simple. I love my craft. That is why I do it at all times.
This man gets it.
And he got you there, buddy.
He
That shit
got me
actually
there.
hit, DM.
He got me there. So he can tell me that I don't love y'all when I've been going through all this bullshit with y'all.
I mean,
But he's spitting.
you didn't even know my race.
I mean,
I don't know a lot of shit. I don't remember a lot of things, man. That doesn't mean I don't fuck with y'all heavy.
Then it
And
is
then y'all gonna
simple.
validate what he's saying? What you mean? I'm over here asking for certain things so that we can prepare in the future. Just in case some bullshit happens to where maybe y'all can't handle everything. When we run into somebody like that monk you fought earlier who was whooping your ass and you couldn't do nothing. That was his practice. But maybe if I had some extra shit, I could help. Instead of sitting in the house like everybody else when you was out there trapped. But I'm the bad guy.
I feel like hostility coming for you right now.
As Bodhi is giving this monologue, you just see Kofi in the corner. It looks like he's preparing something. He's like mixing the ingredients and putting them in a jar and using a pestle and mortar, and is like going through some type of thing and creating something.
All right. So to break the tension, I asked Kofi, how long has he been out here in the woods by himself?
Too long to remember the day. I have been doing this non-stop. Some say years, some say centuries. To me, I live in the moment.
feel it.
Are you paying attention, little one? And he points at Anala.
Huh?
Uh,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You are not able to make these potions unless you see what I'm doing.
Oh,
And you
jeez.
notice that as you were thinking about the ingredients that you needed for this invisibility potion, you see him crushing up salt in a mortar and pestle. You see him taking some type of root, breaking it apart, putting it in, mushing it together. Pay attention. I will only do this once.
Got it. She focuses in.
And while he's working on this, once again, he goes, Paladin, who are you? I've never felt your presence before.
I think he's talking to you about it.
You don't even know what he is, but you expect me to know what
I
they
am
are.
me.
It's crazy. This is crazy.
I am me. Who are you?
One of many secrets. I think he stopped for a moment.
I wouldn't ask you those secrets.
I commune with the gods. I speak people their true selves to reflect on. I show proper motivation and purpose to an objective for most people. And in my off days, I sell potions.
Mm.
I say all
Yeah.
that.
But if you really love the game, you never take off days.
I say all this to be simple. Everyone starts somewhere. There is always much confusion, especially in the land of the unknown.
Is that
Be
where we are?
prepared.
Is that where we are?
Are you asking in-game or out of game?
Out of game.
Where you guys are?
Yeah.
We're in the fucking woods. That's where we at.
You guys are in the middle of the woods. You don't know where specifically.
Okay.
10 minutes from the horse from the road. I remember where we at.
Just know, no matter the travels, no matter the adventures, you see him finishing up this weird concoction and pouring it into a small glass jar before corking it up. If you have passion, and he looks at Bodhi, then that is all the proof you need for your love. Do not let other people guide your words for you. He gives the strange liquid over to Anala. And you, the guidance that you seek, you are on the right path. He looks at Trace. You are all on the right path. But be cautious. And always look out for one another. Now, he slams the table. That is one portion. Free of charge for your first service. The ingredients are going to cost you 150 gold.
Okay. I dig in my bag of holding for 150 gold. And I pull out 100. I say, what will this do?
Mm, mm, mm.
Make a persuasion check.
She really not me. This is out of character. She really not me, dog. This is crazy.
Fuck.
As you reach out and try to give it to him, he takes his hand and puts it under yours as if he's trying to feel the weight of it. I said 150.
Oh yeah. She grabs the other 50 out of the bag. There you go, and sprinkles the 50 on top.
All right. He takes it from you and puts it
So
away in.
what did you buy?
It should be
Potion
potion
of
of
invisibility.
invisibility. But I already had the mushrooms. So
So, with that, he gives you 1 potion of invisibility. You also have enough ingredients to make 3 more if you need to.
oh.
None of those ingredients contain the glowing mushrooms that you had.
So there's just a different way to make it?
Glowing mushrooms might have been for that potion of shrinking we needed. All the way back at X's place. We was at that hole.
Okay. So
So what else do you have in here?
What are you looking for specifically?
Mm, to be honest, I don't think there's anything I really want.
Yeah, can I go ahead and place my order for a potion of healing?
he's my order.
He looks at Trace and chuckles. Potions will not save you forever. And he gets up and he starts walking towards the dressers again. But he opens up one of the larger dresser towards the bottom and takes out a little wooden box. He puts the box in front of you. 250 gold.
How many is there?
He doesn't show you, it's just a box.
I give him 250 gold.
All right. As you exchange it over, he takes it, puts it away, and slides the box closer to you.
Now it's in there.
You get 3 potions of greater healing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, amateur.
Mm-hmm.
DM question. You said I get ingredients to make 3 more?
Yes.
So what do I just put ingredients for 3 invis potions as an item,
you
or
can
like what do I put?
You can make an item and just say invis potion not made yet.
Okay.
Just know, like, for the record, you can make more if you need.
Okay.
Coffee.
So all you make is potions and stuff?
Are you searching for something?
No, I'm just trying to get to know you. Like, what makes you like being out here in the woods? Like, what's the love for it?
He takes he walks over to the other side of the room. And on a little stand where there was like little what's the word? There was like a little steam or smoke or something that came off. He reaches, takes his hand inside and grabs a handful of strange powder. It looks like it is red and orange in color. That shimmers just slightly in the light. He goes over back in front of you all. He blows it in front of the coffee table in you guys' general area.
This
And
nigga
within
just drugged this.
in a big burst, you guys all once again smell that very, very good smell of your own personal delight. Could be anything that you want. I am here to bring joy and peace into this long, ill-forgotten land. That is my purpose. And that is who I am. But don't get it twisted. I travel far and wide. This may be just one of many little hovels that I like to hang out in.
Yeah, okay, I see that then. I just thought you've been here for like a long time and haven't experienced like the real world.
I've
No-
experienced
no
more
shade.
in one lifetime than you have in 10.
Nice.
Can you answer my question from earlier, please? Coffee.
And what question was that?
Do you have any rings or staffs? And what's your favorite potion that you made? Those three, those things.
I do not have weapons. I do not have accessories. And my favorite potion. Give me 1 second.
I could probably. Can I learn how to make the health potion
Eventually, yeah, you can.
eventually? Not from him.
Where did you try? Are you trying to figure out what the ingredients would be? If you'd like to, you could take time, ask questions, see if you can figure out anything.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice.
Go ahead and roll it. Just roll a nature check for me.
The health potion was going
Not
good.
Arcana?
So fuck it up with
Nope, not
24.
Arcana. Nature.
Matter how I know nature more than you. You're a tree.
I don't have anything. I'm not a tree.
You're lava.
I'm more magic.
You look like Takai in my head.
He comes back from the dresser with a very, very what's the word? You know how when like glass is very smoky and kind of hard to see through?
Opaque.
Opaque, that's the word. There you go. He comes back with a very opaque jar and sets it in front of Bodhi and goes, "One of my favorites."
What is it?
Figure it out for yourself. That's the fun in it.
I put the jar in my inventory.
All right. So you have one mysterious potion.
I mean, you don't ask him what it is.
Just
You just gonna take it from this man?
I literally just asked him. You don't be listening, bro. I just asked him, and he said he's not gonna tell me. It's a mysterious potion. I said, okay. I put it in my backpack.
Nah, but you gotta press the issue. You just can't be taking no fucking random potion.
Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. My
Okay.
bad, Kofi. I ain't trying to like be disrespectful or anything.
Okay, I have a question. Is this a? Can you at least tell me? Is this like a type of potion that you should use on yourself or on an enemy?
If you want the enemy to be better than you, go ahead and use it on them.
Ooh.
Okay. Do you have a second one by chance?
No.
Okay. All right. Can I buy a potion of storm giant strength from you?
A potion of storm giant strength.
Yeah, but like the highest level possible. I'm good for it.
I don't know what this level you speak of is, but
Oh,
the potion that
game.
I gave you is a potion of hill giant strength.
Oh. Look at
What?
you. Now you done ruined the surprise.
Of heal giant strength?
Hill.
Correct.
Hill.
Oh, a heal, like HL. Wow, man, why you tell me that?
Because you made a right guess. I should reward that at least, correct?
You're right. Appreciate it. Wait, what do I have already? Oh yeah. Can I buy a potion of flying, like some potion of flying and potion of speed for me, please? And one potion of invisibility.
Damn, you came with a grocery list?
Yeah.
For real.
This nigga
And,
like he had McDonald's. All your
and
fucking gold is gone.
and if you have an oil, what's an oil of sharpness? If you don't mind me asking, potion do.
So are you commissioning me? Is that what I'm hearing?
I don't know what that word means. It's big.
Definitely he is.
My commission is 1,000 a day.
You don't have any. Oh, so you don't have anything like ready, like anything stocked.
If you wish to hire my services, I can get it done for you. But there's a difference between taking my generosity and overstaying your welcome.
Hmm.
My bad, brother. I thought this is what you do. I thought this. My bad. I was just asking. It's just questions.
Just because I'm a miracle worker does not mean I work for free.
Hmm.
I appreciate the gift and your hospitality.
If you wish to search out for more things like that, you're more than likely finding them across your adventures instead of buying them in stores.
Mm.
Is there anything else that anybody needs of me?
Nah, I think I'm pretty
I'm good.
He takes a moment and just like pauses. He nods. Good. And if I were you all, he nudges his head over to Odell. I would watch for that one.
Trust me. My eye never left.
You're literally not looking at him right now, Trace.
You don't know that. What you think I have a bear out there for?
Your bear versus Odell. You think Odell? Never mind.
My bear will
He's
fuck up
special.
Odell.
He's special in more ways than you think.
Oh, well, I was gonna ask you about him since you said you all know it and talk to the guys. Do you know about the great one?
You see his eyes kind of widen for a bit. In what sense do you mean the great one?
Not point over to Odell. Um, let's just say the reason he's here is because some people wanted to bring back the great one.
Bring back the great one.
Yep.
You see a look of very harsh concern on his face. But then for a pause, he chuckles and laughs to himself. The great one wishes to return. The great one, always wanting and always wishing for more. His green flame, I don't know, burning. Rumor to damnate anyone it touches,
Oh,
but no one knows for certain. The great one, we in another language call him Usikose.
mm.
Brother man, can you please spell that? I'm talking to you, DM. That's a question for you.
USI
What's his name?
Got it. Got it. USI.
KOSE.
He's okay.
Oh, the use.
A demon burned for all eternity, said to come back in many different forms,
Oh.
each form greater than the last. But known only to be rumors, for his presence has not been seen, heard, or felt for over a millennia.
Wow.
In last time he was here, do you know how he was killed? Taken out?
No one has heard of him since. They all faded to history.
And how great would you say his last form was?
Some say that he treaded the skies and leveled the city with ease.
Great, great. And it only gets greater from that. Gotcha, gotcha.
If what you say is true and your friend is associated with such, a great danger may fall upon you. But
Can
only
I
time will tell.
sense like how he like is he telling the truth about Odell or is he just some
Make it
crazy old dude?
make an insight check.
I do the same.
23. That's my best one.
Never mind.
A 6.
Murder, you wanna go into game chat with me?
Oh yes.
Wow. Well, I heard all I need to hear.
Bro,
That-
I literally just asked if I could do one too.
Well, then you said never mind.
Huh?
Then you said never mind.
Yeah, then you said never mind, so never mind.
I know, because you fucking roll. That's what I'm saying. Fuck.
That's
We
D&D.
wouldn't even have to roll. I legit have powers that can tell if this dude is lying or not.
Yeah, but whatever the fuck Amateur's saying right now, I don't know if he would have told you the same thing if you didn't roll. You know what I mean? Ain't no telling with this dude.
All I'm hearing is that I was right the whole time.
Kobe a bitch. Fuck that nigga. I hate him. I literally hate him. That character is a piece of shit. I really wanted to punch him in his mouth, but I was like, nah, this nigga a wizardy weirdo.
Hola.
Yo.
And that's what you get.
Well, I
I hear the purple box.
appreciate your insight, Kofi.
Oh fuck.
Of course. Once again, general hospitality, but also a reality check.
All right. So what did he tell you?
I didn't ask him anything. I just like sensed it. It's my wisdom. My
So
insight
what
is
did
high.
so what did you sense?
I'm guessing it's too late to still want to roll an insight.
If you want to, go ahead and roll.
I was told that I can see the what?
He seems pretty genuine.
I could have just
Wait, let me finish typing out my notes, please. You're making me this much thought.
Yeah, fuck this dice, man.
That's the roll of the dice for you, brother.
Goddamn too, man. I didn't see anything. That's crazy. All right. Well, what? We dipping, y'all?
No, I'm about to say something.
Oh, go ahead. My bad. I thought you said you were about to say something.
He's thinking.
She was. I said I know I was about to say something.
Oh, I thought you said you.
You guys can't ask me that. And I wasn't saying anything. I didn't ask Kofi anything. I just asked the DM if I could sense it. And I
Anala just took a look and read his face and then just kept a note.
He said you were about to say something.
Yes, and that's what y'all are asking me. Or
Oh no, I'm not.
teasing me. But no, nothing happened. That's what my insight told
You had a little
myself.
feeling.
What he says is genuine, and we should be probably really concerned if he turns into the Great One.
Yeah,
I'm not worried about it.
I was never not concerned.
Until you die.
I think Odell's just a vessel, but whatever. He gonna turn eventually.
Yep.
I don't know when. But it's cool to have him on the team for now. We good. Are we good? Can we go to Portside now?
Yeah.
Are we
At the
done with
end
our
of the day,
business?
at
Kofi,
the end of the day,
real
we're
quick.
just with this dude to take him home.
You said at the end of the day, what?
We just have to take him wherever the fuck we need to take him. We don't have to be with him or be friends with him. This is a
Yeah,
fucking job at the end of the day.
Junuko should know.
I ain't saying nothing about being this room. I'm just saying, like, I don't know when he
Not
gonna
like
tell
y'all worried about this nigga. Like, just get him to the fucking point A, point B, whatever the fuck, and
'Cause
somebody else deals with it.
it don't
We worried
matter
about it
because
because
if
by the
he
time we
turns, he has the
fucking get
power
back,
to
like, earlier,
level
nigga.
mountains and
Like, what are you
shit.
talking about?
No matter where
He-
we are, we're still gonna
Yeah,
get fucked up.
Like,
You
what?
think there's other people out here that can't handle him?
Nigga,
You'll see. You'll see.
never mind. Never mind.
Y'all fucking scared. Y'all fucking scared all the time.
You're not even making sense. Like, what are you
And
talking
fucking
about?
every time something been brought up about this man, y'all fucking scared that he's fucking evil or some other shit.
Bruh,
We don't have to
I
worry
was
about
saying,
that shit,
nigga, bro, all I said was he can turn at any time. That's a fact. And if he turned while we walking with him, we're fucked. Possibly. I think
Kofi,
we're gonna handle him regardless, but I'm just saying he can turn whenever. You talking about it's somebody else's problem, but we got a mission.
And our
Kofi.
mission is to get this motherfucker to where he needs to be.
And it's gonna take about 14, 12, 10, whatever the fuck days.
Nah, cause all right, I'll let y'all
Alright.
continue this conversation.
Alright,
My
watch him
bad,
transform.
Kofi.
Watch him transform. Watch him transform when we walking with him.
Kofi.
Yes, big one.
Now, let's say he does transform. Would you happen to have anything that could help us just in case?
If he manages to transform into some sort of demigod, can I help?
Yeah.
I cannot help that. That
Alright.
is way above my expertise.
That's what you're.
I just
posting
know
or
of the
screaming
rumors.
for.
Alright. I appreciate your help anyways. I'm ready to roll, y'all.
That's all you needed me.
I'm good.
He looks at everyone else. Good. Get out of my house. I have more tea to make.
Alright.
You guys all collectively get up. He kind of rushes and pushes you all out. And after everyone is successfully all out of the house completely, he closes the door behind him. The smell still faintly in the air. The very relaxing night has come to you all. As you guys are on the front porch of the strange old man's house. What would you like to do?
Go back to the carriage.
Continue your travels?
Yeah.
All right. You guys collect yourselves, prepare everything, and get ready to head out. Let's see. I think Anala's the only one that has a big passive perception on the party.
I have a 15.
You have a 15?
Uh-huh.
No, passive perception.
I have a 12.
Yeah. Anala's the one that has the biggest one. Anala, you notice that
So passive insight is what then?
you just naturally able to read people and see if they're able to lie to you or not.
I didn't have to roll? I didn't even
No,
look at
if you're actively looking for it, you have to actively roll.
Oh, okay.
If you're not bothering to look for it and it just happens and your passive perception's high enough, you notice it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
As of right now, and now you notice that Odell is dragging up behind just a little bit as you guys are preparing and getting everything ready to go. But with that in,
Oh,
go ahead.
I was gonna say she turns and looks at him, like stops and waits for him to catch up.
It's not like he's physically behind everybody. It looks like every time everybody's like collecting or like getting ready to go do something, he's the last one to do it.
Oh, so he's depressed.
So it's like he lags behind. You don't know if he's depressed or if it's intentional, but you notice it.
Can I get the vibe from him?
Go ahead and roll
Info
insight.
insight?
26. Give me
God
that.
damn. Okay.
You're
So
going crazy out today. It's just
For
insane.
real.
You've been nothing but 20s. Have you had anything less than 20?
I think like 17 or something.
Casually. Just, 17.
I never roll like this.
it's a good day. So as you guys are packing and getting everything ready and just preparing yourselves for the journey up ahead, as you're looking around, everybody's already ready to go, getting a horse, getting in the carriages, and getting ready to head out. Odell is immediately behind you guys and looking, but you notice that it seems like he's not necessarily in the moment per se. He seems like he's kind of distracted, slightly looking over his shoulder every now and again, turning away. He doesn't make eye contact with anybody. And he's you catch him with a 26, you catch him mumbling to himself every now and again.
Hell no.
All right. Can I speak to him as we're loading up the carriage?
If you like to.
All right. And Ella walks up to him and says, "Is everything good?"
He's not really paying much mind to you right now. It looks like he's in his bag just doing something. It looks like he's searching for something casually.
She yells, "Hey!"
He immediately like jolts up and looks back up. I'm sorry, what?
What's the matter with you?
The matter? I have no issues.
Is something going on? Or are you just nervous? And then she puts her hand on his shoulder. She said, "Odell, you should tell me."
Make a persuasion check.
Did we hear her yell?
You guys heard her raise her voice.
Well,
I'm next to Trace
If you want to be.
and Nevada. I'll tap him on the shoulder and I'm like, eh.
What's up?
Pointing at the other two.
He goes,
The little head nod thing towards them.
here's Sonala. He says, I haven't felt 100% lately, but I don't want to worry anybody because it seems like things get out of hand and people get concerned immediately in this party. But there has been no immediate issues. I'm not injured. I'm a little bit under the weather, but hopefully it is nothing to worry about.
Well, been seeing you,
and she itches her head. Talk to yourself? What's all that about?
You see the immediate embarrassment on his face. Hoping nobody would notice that. I've been hearing voices as of late.
Ah! Ah! Oh my god.
I don't know what it is or who it is, but
We're
I've been
fucked.
trying my best to ignore it for the time being.
what do the voices say?
You see him give a very big, drawn-out breath. He just asks for more power.
From you?
I guess so. I don't know. It seems like it wants something, but it won't tell me specifically what.
Do you think Janoko's gonna know what to do?
He has more knowledge than anybody else that I know, so I hope. At this point, I'm just hoping that nothing terrible happens along the journey.
Um. All right then.
I understand that this is concerning. This is why I hesitate to bring it up.
It's okay, though. I understand.
Are y'all good?
Yep. She pats Odell on the back like a hard slam to the back.
Mm-hmm. You see him kind of like his whole body kind of shakes with it as you bat him.
All right, we got things to do.
You guys heading out?
Yep.
Alrighty. Who is driving?
I want to drive the boat.
Driving the boat through the night?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your perception. Yeah, perception.
Perception.
In this cool, clear yet slightly cloudy night, you guys are making your way back onto the cobblestone road, back through the forest. At this point, you can hear other owls hooting, aside from the one that is with Avada. You hear the crickets chirping, and the slight smell of water as begins to have a very light, gentle mist in the air. Could be from the surrounding water in the immediate area. It could be rain coming up soon. Not entirely sure.
Ah, well, all right. I would like to druidcraft and create a tiny harmless sensory effect that predicts what the weather will be at your location for the next 24 hours.
All right. See, this is what these spells are for. So, looking here, with your druidcraft and your expertise, you take in the senses of the surrounding nature, and the dew is from the water droplets that have come from earlier in the week. But you can also tell that probably at some point during the next day, it will rain. Not heavily, but will lightly rain.
The next day, and it's night right now.
It is currently nighttime. So it looks like the travel will be clear throughout the night, but next day it will rain at some point, probably
And
midday.
we'll still be traveling.
It's up to you guys.
I mean, like we won't be to the city that we're going to.
At some point tomorrow, estimated travel time, you guys should be planning to arrive. You don't know if it's early in the day or late in the day.
Okay.
Anything else?
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Yep.
I'm ready to roll.
All right. As you're traveling to the nighttime, a cobblestone bumping up against the wheels, the hooves trotting on the stone. You guys come across more buildings that go up a little bit more of a steeper hill that just leaves this forest area that you guys are currently in. Traveling around, you got a perception of 12.
Passive?
You notice? Oh no, that's your active roll. So that perception roll is like you traveling.
Oh, okay.
As you guys make your way towards the top of this hillside, as you look over and notice, you see off in the far distance a city. The city seems to make itself alongside a coastal mountainside. See buildings that kind of come off the base of the mountain, and more buildings that go actually onto the water itself. With the 12, and from this distance, you can't make out details. It looks like it's going to be still some type of ways away, but you guys are up on a higher elevation to be able to see this.
Mm-hmm.
You see there is a giant stone wall that surrounds itself around the city as well too. Many different ships that seem to be coming and leaving from the water side of the city. As you're looking over as well in the night sky, you see more of those airships traveling back and forth.
Oh
This time
shit!
you see two. One that seems to be going towards the city, and one that seems to be going away.
Wow.
What?
Are you gonna get to ride in one of those?
Wow. That poor
Looks
side.
like you guys are getting close.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys continue to travel.
How close are we to getting a point of exhaustion?
You guys literally fell asleep all day, so it's not really anytime soon.
Let's keep it pushing.
Keep pushing.
All right, so traveling at this point, it is roughly about the middle of the night. You guys are still going through many different winding roads. Stretch out, you see different building houses scattered off in the distance as you guys are traveling through the land. And at this point, yeah, it's about middle of the night. Who's in the back of the carriage?
Probably Bodie. I'm
Maybe
walking.
Bodhi. So probably Bodhi and Nevada.
Yep.
You there, Nevada?
Yeah, I'm here.
You're in the back of the carriage?
Yeah.
Or are you on your
As you
horse?
I was trying to remember if I think I left the horse hooked up, so I gotta be in the back.
with the setup, I believe it's two horses that are driving the carriage right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it would be you in the back of the carriage. Chambers. At this point, it does look like Odell has gone to sleep, and he is sleeping throughout the night as you guys are traveling.
Can I see
But
Odell when I'm walking behind? Um,
yeah, you can pick your. If you're walking close enough to the back of the carriage, you can see inside. See him. It
can
looks
I,
like he's still in his leathers. He has like his cloak up over his head.
can I roll investigation on him?
What are you trying to look for?
Any signs of him turning into the Great One?
Are you looking for anything magical? Are you looking for like physical signs or
Some more green.
more green? If you're looking for magic, do Arcana. If you're just trying to get an idea of his personality and posture, you can roll Insight.
No bonuses on either, so I'll just do insight. Great. Don't see shit.
He's got his head up. He's asleep. He's got his head down. Can't really tell.
I just keep on walking.
As you guys travel onward, Anala, you're still gonna be driving the whole time?
Why I can't or
No, you can if you want to. You've been traveling for about 4 or 5 hours at this point.
about to drive the boat?
All right.
All right, so you guys take a moment to switch over, have Avada take over, and continue onwards. At this point, it is pretty late in the night. Kind of a mixture in between late night, early morning. Not entirely too sure. But in this sense, you guys are back inside a lighter forest. You can tell through this travel here between the north and the west itself, there's a lot of spread out forest area that kind of scatters in between, that breaks apart between farmland. Looking at this area as you guys are going around, You are noticing that in some parts of the road, there are like very bad potholes that are on the road. You see that some of the trees are knocked over. You see that there are looks like there were some type of disturbances that are pretty common in this area of the road that you're traveling on. Go ahead and roll your perception about it.
Bad, I was over here looking at the dice. You said perception?
Yep, perception. All right. As you're traveling through, the road itself is a little bit bumpy and slightly uncomfortable at this point as you guys are making your way over the rough terrain. No obstacles that are immediately in your guys' vicinity, but as you're traveling onward, at this point you start to see the sun just barely making its way over the horizon, and daylight is slowly starting to show its face. As you guys travel further through these roads, at this point, you guys are in a small outlandish village. It looks like it's in the middle of either being rebuilt or currently in the process of being built. But you see people working at the really, really early time in the morning. And you see farmhands still working out on the farm in the distance as well, too. Is there anything that anybody wants to do at this point?
Nope.
My ass set on port side.
All right. A few hours later, you guys travel. And at this point, the hills are a lot less steep and a lot more gradual. And off in the distance, you can see the giant stone wall that seems to be leading to the entrance of this new city that you guys have discovered.
Oh shit. We made it.
At this point in time, you guys are approaching the entrance. It is very recent sunrise, but yet just on the opposite side of this wall, you guys hear a bunch of noise, like people talking, a lot of chattering, interrupted by a sharp sound of air cutting the wind as you look up and see that there's a giant sky ship that flies overhead immediately above you guys and takes off from out of the city eastward. As you approach the front gate, you guys are met with two individuals. One, a little bit more rotund, full orc, very, very muscular underneath the layer of fat that it looks like he has. One broken tusk, but one very, very long one that goes up to his nose. Green, orangish skin.
Yo, I'm back.
Welcome back. Shaved head. And very, very nonchalant demeanor on his face. Another individual.
Brother.
Looking up, you just barely make him out. You see an individual sitting on top of the wall. Very, very slender frame, hooded, mask on. Seems to be looking down in your guys' direction as you guys approach the front gate. You guys are being asked to halt. Are you guys going to stop?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Avada, you're driving?
Yeah.
Okay. So the big individual, walks over to the side of the carriage, looks up at Avada. I've never seen your lot here before.
Nah, we're new, first time visitors.
Oh, reason for travel?
No, we're on like a little vacation.
Vacation. Seems like to write down on a little pad. And how long are you going to be staying?
Uh, probably about a week.
1
We
week.
can't we can't stay too long. We have other things to do. But yeah, we'd like to stay around for a bit.
And your name?
Avada.
Is the group called Avada or you called Avada?
Mine. That's my name. Wow.
Yeah, no.
Is it
You asked them. You have to ask them their names. My name's Avada. I just thought you was talking to me. I don't know what's going on.
in the paperwork? It just says I need a name. I don't know if it's like a full government name or if you just.
That's my name. That's my name.
Okay, so is it Avada and Company or just Avada?
Just Avada and Company. That's all.
Harvard. You see him like look up to the guy who's sitting on the wall. How do you spell company? The other person
What
looks
the
down,
fuck?
tilts his head. Oh, there's a P in front of it. Okay, and he looks down. So Avada and Company stay for a week for travel. Is it going to be business or pleasure?
Oh, this is all pleasure. We're on vacation, bro.
Pleasure. He's going to go see the ladies, I could tell.
What?
All right. Okay, so welcome to the city of Portside, the main trade city of Northern Lamtel. We do have connection areas. If you need to take a airship, please speak to the Commodore of the Aerial Travel Transportation System. If you need to travel to the library, please look for the signs on the main street that will take you over there. And I'm not good at this. Harvard.
Would you happen to have like just a picture of a map or something? Do you have like a Indo map?
I'm sorry, I don't have a map on me. I'm kind of new to this position.
Oh, no worries, bro. I'm gonna give him 2 pieces of gold just because he's dope.
Oh, thank you
And
very much.
and he
I
might.
appreciate your hospitality.
Hospitality.
Ready? Well, welcome to Portside. You guys are free to enter.
And we walk in.
Righty. So, welcome to the city of Portside. You guys are currently on the main thoroughfare that leads to the rest of the city itself. This city here is very, very, very large. From the distance, you saw that the city itself was at least a mile long. From when you guys are looking over the hill and looking into the city overhead. At this point, you notice that there are many, many, many different buildings that scale from different sizes to different makes, like stone, wooden, metal houses. Off in the distance, you can see smoke coming from more towards the mountainside of the city itself. I'm gonna have to make a map and everything for this city later. It's really, really hard to break down, so it's gonna take me some time to do so. But
All right. I set some rules before.
Good.
This will be in game. All right, group. Here's a little ground rules maybe we'd like to talk about. No fighting. Let's stay
No
clear
what?
of fighting. No
Oh.
fighting. If somebody pisses you off, walk away. Also, don't go anywhere alone. Can we make that a thing? At least one other person with you.
Buddy system.
Yeah, we're gonna need something like that. And then, like, always have your link pros in your pocket.
Or in.
Feel like if you can just have it around you. Just check in every couple hours or some shit. See what's up.
Alright.
So,
I just don't want to be fucking fight in the middle of this big ass city and be getting hunted.
So, as you guys are at the entrance to the city, there are multiple different buildings that tower way overhead above you guys that can tower up to 100, maybe 200 feet tall. You see that there are multiple different alleyways and streets that branch out and maze into many different places. Immediately as soon as you guys go past the large stone wall, the city is very, very overwhelming. There are people crowding the streets, traveling and going to different locations and different places. There's plenty of noise for nighttime and early morning
Oh wow.
that people are all interacting with each other. I'm gonna need everybody to make a perception check.
Yeah. At 20.
Nice.
Like Turbonummy.
See, that's why I was gonna buy some new dice right there. That fucking 3. Fucking L game.
All right, so Avada is currently going over the ground rules of what everybody should and should not be doing. Bodhi is kind of half paying attention, half looking around, seeing all the different people that are immediately in your area. Anala, you're completely overwhelmed immediately by the sudden change of the atmosphere. Usually things are very serene, calm, very natural. This place here does not give off a natural hint whatsoever. Everything here looks to be very, very man-made. Things look like they're going at a very, very fast pace, and it looks like people are constantly busy at this point. Trace, as you're taking in this new scenery and surrounding, you notice that at first you thought it was a bug or like a fly or something, but then you see multiple of them whizzing past your head over the like in the air, crossing the streets and kind of flying all over. And then you slowly squint your eyes and notice, and you see that these are different, it looks like letters, envelopes, scrolls, many different pieces of paperwork and writing that are flying across the sky, going and landing in different locations. You see one that flies across the sky, wiggles into one of the buildings, and goes into the mailbox. You see one that seems to be a poster that just splats itself onside of one of the buildings. You see different scrolls that seem to be going in and out, and it looks like they're all traveling in some type of traffic pattern that you can't quite make out immediately. But in this sense, the area or what seems to be happening is very, very magical. You see that there are no birds flying, no squirrels crawling onto buildings, anything like that. You see paper letters flying. You see quills writing messages, just floating on their own, writing pieces and then flying over to different locations.
Wow.
It looks like things are traveling constantly at all times. And also in the far distance, right off of the water that goes deep into the city, you see a tall, overcasting shadow of a gray tower that seems to be floating.
Oh.
That's what you get you.
I relay all that info to the group.
Crazy. I'm going to the library.
God, no,
Does anybody
No.
want to go with me?
no.
You just asked if anyone want to go with him, bro. He's already
What
respecting
happened?
the rules. What's the problem?
What are you saying no for?
Can we? Y'all worried about this motherfucker right here? let's get this nigga where the fuck he needs to be. Is this
Jesus.
the place where we're meeting somebody?
Well, he's been here
Like no,
before.
like this, like being this dude is being a problem. I want to get rid of this dude already.
Hey, demon.
Are you referring to me, Trace?
Yeah,
Aww.
you've been here before, right? Many times.
A few times, yes.
So you already know where the nuke is at.
Where the what is?
The nuke.
Anouk?
Oh, Janook, yes. His tower should be on the other side of the city, if I'm not mistaken. You can see it from here.
Is it that floating tower over there?
That's the one.
Well, looks like we have our destination, guys. And now look over to Bodie. I say after we drop this nigga off, I'll go with you to the library, bro.
Y'all do whatever y'all heart's content after that.
Curious though. You see those letters that he points to the paper and all the other materials that are flying all over the sky?
Yep.
What about it?
Usually there's a lot more structure to it. These seem very chaotic. So, as you could tell, and he points out, like, for example, he points out one paper that seems to come out of one house, right on itself with a letter, and flipping around, flying in like a loopy-loop, wiggles left and right, goes around, travels across the street, curves again, and then lands into a building that's like 5 houses down roughly, right? You see another one that literally looks like it comes at like Mach speed from down the street, goes to one of the walls or like a billboard poster and just slaps itself right on there very aggressively. It doesn't look like any organization or anything that's been put to it. It looks like somebody just slapped it on the wall. That right there. Usually they're a lot more gentle. Things look a little sporadic here.
Maybe just a lot of,
Let's go to Janook.
maybe just a lot of mail going around.
I hope everything's okay. To Janook?
To the nuke.
All right.
I stay by Odell the whole walk there.
Okay, gotcha. So you guys travel your way through the main street of the city. Looking here, once you guys get closer to what seems to be more of a city square, you see a sign that points to different directions or regions of the city itself. You see one place that says the Ship Trade Center. You see one that says Arcanium. Another one that points to so what's the other side? Refinery. So you guys make your way over to past the main square, further straight forward down. As you guys are making your way through, the towers become not so tall anymore, but a little bit more refined, a little bit more structured. The area and neighborhood that you guys are approaching looks to be a lot more well kept, a lot less chaotic, and a lot less foot traffic. Until you come across another gated area. Here you find it looks to be another guard, not the same dark leathers that the two initial guards that you saw were wearing, but more green, like a silver metal, what's it called, metal medium suit of armor that has green designs traced inside of its armor. He guards the door, looking at everybody who approaches. Hey, can I help you? Before everybody else speaks, you see Odell kind of cut in front of everybody and goes, we're here to see Master Janook. State your business. Who do you see the master for? I can say that a long-time friend has come to see him. And that name? You see Odell kind of whisper in the guy's ear. Very well. Opens the door. You're all with him, I assume.
Yep.
Yep.
Be on your way. He allows everybody to go through into this more noble district of the city. As you guys are traveling at this point, the sun is fairly risen in the sky. About middle morning, probably a little bit early midday. As you guys are getting navigating your way through this very complex maze that seems to dart off into different alleyways and different roundabouts, eventually to get to the opposite side of this noble area. And here you see a very simplistic wooden mailbox with a very casual dirt road that leads up to a open green field. And if you look up 20 feet up from the gap of the floor of the field is the base of the tower that you guys are looking at. That seems to be floating up.
So how we get in there?
On the mailbox, you see it says AA.
What does that mean?
Arcane Advisor, I believe.
So how do we enter this floating tower?
See, that's the thing. It wasn't floating the last time I was here.
What do you mean it wasn't floating?
It wasn't floating. Do buildings usually float where you're from?
Thalen.
I just thought that was how things work around here.
As you say, Thalen, the book begins to shake and come alive. Yeah, wait.
I turn his face around to where he's looking like he can see the house and everything, and I ask him, "What's going on?"
He can't
Bro, we
see.
already established you cannot see.
Yeah, I thought he could fucking see.
No.
All right, then I just, yo, we're trying to take you home, and your house is floating right now, and we don't
Your
know how to
house
get
is
in.
floating?
Do we have like, what is the way we get up there?
Wait. You said it's floating?
Yeah, it's floating.
Nah. Something ain't right. Why is it floating? Usually that means it's a security measure.
Yeah. Also, like, I guess, like, apparently, like, I didn't notice it, but like all the mail and the letters.
Hey, appreciate the
like, in
follow.
the city, like that's kind of fucked up too. Would that, I guess, that a security issue too?
Wait, air traffic's fucked up too?
Yeah.
The security protocol is activated. I'm not with the master, and security traffic is fucked up.
So, I mean, the security can't be that good.
I think we might have to go to the Uriel.
Hey. How do we get there?
We gotta go to the main castle of the city.
All right. Hopefully, we'll see you and y'all can be reunited. Maybe y'all can figure this out together.
Well, we can do our best. See what we can find. But that's usually not supposed to happen from what I remember. If this tower is floating, something is wrong.
All right, let's go.
So, to the Uriel then.
You know, down for that.
You cut out, what'd you say?
So let's head to the castle. You know where the place is?
It's over up on the hillside. It shouldn't be hard to miss. So, you guys are all collectively going?
Yeah.
All right. You guys managed to maneuver your way back through the city, back out of the noble district, going back to the main square. Heading to the opposite side towards the mountains. You go over to the mountainside district, where here you can see that there are different what seem to be factories built off at the side of the mountain, booming smoke off at the top. one of the buildings seems to be embedded in the mountain itself, and you see smoke coming out of the top of the mountain. Checking here, a little bit further down the road, you can see that there is a cutoff point. That seems to be another walled off stone wall, and more guards. A significant amount of guards that seem to be over in this area. Looks like they're all 5 sitting in front of one door. You approach?
Yep.
Yeah. I walk up to him and talk military bullshit.
All right. So you try to loosen them up and get a conversation going. If you'd like
I forget where.
Okay.
I think on one of I think it was something to do with my background, like with like enemy, like troops in general. Since I was in like the army, like I could persuade them or something. Like I forgot what that was.
Soldiers loyal to
I
your
might not
former
yet.
military organization will recognize your authority and influence. You can also gain
Got that
access to
part.
friendly
Yeah.
military encampments and fortresses where your rank is recognized.
Is my rank recognized here?
Do you approach?
Yeah.
As you approach, you see that there are 3 individuals that look like they're all grouped in a circle talking to each other, and 2 additional ones that are kind of out of the way, but still in the general vicinity. As you approach, they all stop the conversation, look at you, and go, "Can we help you?"
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the area. Can you help me?
And what business do you have with the Uriel? You see them all starting to get a little bit more upright.
Well, I came here to talk to Janook, and his house is floating. And so apparently, like, that's some kind of security issue. So I'm just trying to find this guy and figure out what's going on.
They all kind of chuckle at each other. Another group trying to figure out what happened to him, eh? I guess so. Well, is the Uriel expecting you?
Nope, but I have this book, and he told me to come here. So here I am.
They all kind of talk amongst themselves for a moment. If you'd like to schedule an appointment with the Uriel, we're happy to do so for you, but otherwise he is not busy. He's busy at the moment.
How long do appointments take from schedule?
Does the Uriel know who you all are?
Wait, amateur question, DM question.
What's
Do
up?
all the Uriels know each other across the lands?
It is said that there is a council that seats all of the Uriels.
Alright, bet. He said, what was the question? He said,
How does the Uriel know of you all?
he might. We did work for the other Uriel before,
And who might that be?
and they know each other from was it Goldenheim? Is that the place, y'all?
Yeah.
From Goldenheim, and he trusts us.
You all know the Uriel of Goldeneye.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you guys are saying?
Uriel Korvac.
Wait, Uriel Korvac.
Yeah.
That's the Uriel of Northrend. So is it Northrend or Goldenheim?
Both.
Northrend.
I don't remember.
We came from Northrend.
I thought it was
Make a persuasion check
We're
with
going to
disadvantage.
Goldeneye.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Make a persuasion
Who,
check,
me?
disadvantage. Whoever's talking,
Me?
you guys are saying mixed things.
No, my bad. I was actually asking the question with that. I wasn't talking
No.
anything.
I told you, I'm gonna take you at the word.
Give me
I
that.
warned
Give
you.
me that. Give me that. I'll take
They
it.
rolled a
Give me that
natural
shit.
19. With disadvantage.
I rolled twice. The other one was
Did?
17.
Oh, 17. Okay, I see.
Hell
Alright.
yeah.
As you're talking. So, Korvac, correct.
Yes.
Do you have any proof?
Proof?
A
Let me
written
see.
statement from the Uriel, a letter, or anything?
Didn't we get like an
One
award or
one of my
something?
treasures I got from doing a job for him was an immovable rod.
You see one of the guards that were kind of off to the side step up. Can I see it?
I'm gonna get it back, right?
I just want to see it.
I hand it to him.
If
He
they
looks-
if they keep it, you can fight them.
I hope you were whispering that.
He takes a moment, moves it around his hands, looks at it. The other person kind of walks up. They both were looking at it kind of curiously. One's like, I don't get it. It's just a rod.
Yep.
And then one
Put
of
it
them
somewhere.
clicks a button on it and lets go, and you see it stationary. It stays in place midair. They all go, oh.
Now push it.
Pushes it again, and it goes back to normal. I've never seen anything like this.
Yep. That's what I got from the area himself.
I think he meant push the rod, dude.
It did the job.
He gives it back. Very well. Make it quick. The Uriel is in quite the mood lately, so if you catch his bad side, don't get mad if you get kicked out.
All right.
They open the door to the main gate. Everybody travel through?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm still walking with Odell.
At this point, Odell is not lagging behind, but he's a few steps behind everyone else.
Well, I was
They're
still walking with him the whole time, though. Like,
Okay,
I never let him.
gotcha. So you stay close to his side as he kind of just leans behind everybody else. As you guys travel forward, at this point, you are met by a grand stone and wooden castle that looks to be, at first, very, very standard and traditional. But as you look closer, you can see that the little flags that hang off of the top of the structure itself are of those same propellers that you saw on the main road that led to Portside itself. Floating propellers of the green and gold insignia on the flag itself representing Portside. And as you look around, the stone base of the castle itself is surrounded by two giant wooden towers that seem to overlook the rest of the city. You guys climb up the stairs and are met by two gigantic iron doors that seem to be closed currently.
So
Push it
I was
open.
waiting to do this a long time ago on the travel here, but me and Odell are in the back walking, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I asked him what's wrong with him, why he moving so slow. But I'm whispering to him.
I'm just under the weather is all.
And I asked him about earlier, real quick. Does he have another name outside of Odell? What did he whisper to that guard?
People have many names and many aliases. I simply use one that is known throughout Portside.
Which is what?
That
Can
is
you
for
tell
me
me?
to know. I keep it very close.
Okay.
Alright, as you guys are pushing onward. You guys are at the doors. Anything you'd like to do?
I open the door.
As you attempt to open it, it does not budge.
I knock on the door.
Knock on the door. It gives out a very loud, hollow metal echo as you knock. A few moments go by. Then you hear the rustling of stone and then scraping metal as the doors slowly start to swing open. And after a brief moment, they open just enough for a large person to fit through. They don't open up all the way.
I go in.
Everybody going?
Yeah.
All right. As you're inside, the actual room itself, it's very, very cold as soon as you guys walk in. It looks like all the lights are currently out inside of the chamber itself. You guys are met by a grand foyer that seems to branch off into two different wings of the building itself. You see a set of fancy wooden double doors that are immediately in front of you across the hallway of this foyer, and two stairs that go left and right that seem to go up. As you guys are looking around and taking in the scenery, the nice grand red carpet that seems to be on the floor, as you look up, a giant floating, very beautiful and elegant looking chandelier seems to fit itself right in the middle above the ceiling in this room. After a moment, you see a shorter figure approach you guys, around 4 or 5 feet ish tall, a stocky looking dwarf that seems to be in very, very casual clothing, addresses you guys. uh I didn't realize we are going to be having company today. How can I help you all?
We're here to see the Uriel to discuss a problem that's going on with the arcane advisor, Janook.
Oh, you all have news of the Arcane Advisor?
Um,
Yes.
We're looking for him.
Oh. Wait, so have you been looking for him, or did the Uriel assign you to this?
we've been looking for him.
Curious. Okay, follow me. I'll take you to the Uriel. You see him kind of scoot away a little bit nervously, goes towards the wooden double doors underneath the stairs. You guys follow behind?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. With a
Immediately
straight face, and I don't even laugh.
Immediately opening the door, you guys are met with a gigantic grand ballroom that seems to be very empty. You see marble pillars that go all the way up 50 feet to the ceiling. Um, this location seems to be very, very elegant and very, very empty. Every footstep you hear echoes throughout the entire room. And on the very opposite side of this chamber, you notice that there is an individual who seems to be walking in front of a very, very fancy metal and stone throne, who is pacing back and forth. A tall, human figure, salt and peppered hair, wearing a rolled up white button up shirt with a green dress vest over it. Looks like he has a pocket watch tucked into one of the sides. Very fancy dress shoes, black slacks, uh, darker skin, glasses, and he looks very, very stressed out. And you see him walking back and forth in front of his throne. Just, it looks like he's talking in the middle of some type of conversation.
With himself?
From immediate glance, it looks like he's talking to himself.
Head over to him.
Yeah, we're gonna walk over.
All right. As you guys are approaching and getting a little bit closer, you hear him at this point talking. And feel free, if you'd wish to interrupt at any time, but it looks like he's deep in some sort of conversation. Been a few days. All I have to do is just make sure that everything is planned accordingly. Still have to set up the travel plan, and I heard that there's going to be a meeting soon as well too. You have no sign of him
Excuse me.
at all. Well, he's been gone for days at this point. I need somebody to try to figure something out. I had a search party that came a few days ago. They
Excuse
still
me,
never
sir.
returned. One moment.
All
You see
right.
him look over to you, you all.
That's
And
nigga giving us information and you want to interrupt him.
Who are you all?
We are just a merry band of travelers, but we're also people with a purpose. We're looking for Janook, the arcane advisor.
At first, he rolls his eyes when he hears Merry Band of Travelers, but afterwards, as soon as you guys say Janook, he goes, "Oh, wait, what are you all searching for Janook for?"
Many reasons, but one, our tag along here, tap Odell on the shoulder. He knows Odell, and he has a particular condition that we want to talk to him about. And also, we found his book, and we're gonna return it to him.
Wait, you have my Arcane Advisor's book?
Whoa! Before you jump to conclusions, we bought it in a whole other town, and the book itself told us that it had an owner, and we figured out that the owner was me.
He pauses for a second. I'm going to message you back. He turns around and completely faces everyone. He gives a quick snap of his fingers, and you guys notice immediately that you guys are surrounded by at least 10 guards in this room.
What the hell?
He looks at you all, takes a few steps down from his throne platform, and walks up. You mean to tell me that my arcane advisor has been missing for days, and a group seemingly comes into my chambers unannounced with the said book of my arcane advisor, saying that they bought it from outside of town, and you expect me to just believe that?
You can ask the book yourself.
Where did you get the book?
In a shop. In
What shop? What city? What location?
well, Lavada, it's your book. Tell me where you got it from.
I don't remember the store. Just bought it.
It was in Swamp Bend.
That it doesn't even matter to me. Like we're just looking for him. We didn't do anything to him. You said he's been missing a couple days. I've had this book for a while now.
It's been more than a couple days.
Well, you said a couple days. I'm using what you said. We just got here. We've been here maybe an hour.
Before we were here, we were in Northrend.
I understand that like stuff is going on, but we didn't do anything to deserve these guards being pushed on us.
He turns around and goes back up to his throne, takes a seat, crosses his legs, and thinks for a moment. You see him wave his hand. And after that, you see the guards surrounding you all lower the weapons slightly and take a few steps back and just observe. He looks back at you all. My apologies. The stressful times have gotten me out of my demeanor. I'm Yuri
So-
Alexander Caulfield, Uriel of Portside, and Tradesmaster. I believe
Well, nice
that
to meet you.
the pleasure is mine. I believe we all have some common ground on a strange mystery that seems to be happening. You all have my Arcane Advisor's book, and I'm looking for my Arcane Advisor.
Oh, great.
He went missing. I couldn't tell you how many days ago, but it has been longer than a couple. And ever since then, things have gone awry. They're slowly going more crazy throughout the city. He was last seen inside his tower, but my men are unable to access it. Maybe the book can assist you. If not, I can probably see there's a key around. I'll get my assistant to see if there's a key. See if we can do anything. At this point in time, all hell has broken loose since my Arcane Advisor's missing. And I'm trying to get things back on track. And having unannounced company show up into my chambers makes things a lot more stressful for me, if you can't tell.
See that?
Now tell me, you got the book from Swamp Ben. How long have you had it?
It's been a while now. Can't tell you how long exactly.
Few weeks.
That's
2 weeks, 3 weeks.
A few weeks. Almost a month.
well. Give me one moment. He claps his hands. The door escorts you guys in the chambers. Hurries next to the area. He says to recover his hand over his mouth. Starts to whisper to the door. A few moments go by. The dwarf nods in acknowledgement, looks at you all. And he goes, the Uriel has a task for you all. If you are able to find Janook and recover him successfully, he's more than happy to pay you a handsome amount. If you're able to discover why Janook is missing, you will add a bonus. Janook has an office here in the castle. I can escort you to his room, see if you can find any hints or any trace of where his whereabouts could be. But other than that, it's up for you to find out where he could be. Is that understood?
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
Good.
Also have something to add on.
Yes.
Will you pay for our travels while looking for him?
You go, you hear Uriel go, you're able to recover my advisor. All your expenses will be covered.
Bet.
If you wish to follow me, I'll show you to his chambers. And he starts to go back through the double doors that you guys came through.
I follow.
Motioning through, you guys go through one of the hallways in the building and through a corridor. What looks like to be on the side or the edge of the building itself, you guys come across a room that the individual takes a key out, unlocks the door, opens it. This is the Arcane Advisor's quarters. He doesn't use it very much, but if there's any trace or something that could show where he could be, this would be the room to find it in.
All right, let's get started.
By all means.
I roll investigation.
Everybody walking in?
Yeah.
Alright. Go ahead and roll your investigation, Dyke.
Hell yeah. 19.
Alrighty, so looking here at the surface level, it looks like it's just a standard small room. Bed in the corner with a desk with some few writing papers, with a quill. Start to look around to see if there's anything noticeable on the papers. Nothing really catches your eye. As you're opening the drawers and rummaging through those, you find a strange, small rock that looks to be, if you recall correctly, the same color as the tower of the Arcane Advisor. Looks like a small rock. That's like the only thing that kind of stands out in this room as you're searching through everything.
Alright. Does it look like the tower? It just looks like a rock.
It looks like it's the same material as the tower that you guys were at.
Hey, look at this, y'all. This rock looks like it came from the same tower as the nuke.
Anything else y'all doing?
Wait, can y'all hear? My mic was muted.
Hey,
I
now.
forgot what I said. My fault. I was asking if it was like the same building material or just.
Yeah, it looks like the same building material.
Well, that's weird. I don't know why Rock would be in his office.
Can I inspect the rock?
Can I look around too?
You're inspecting the rock?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll, BZ. It looks like a rock.
Oh, perception.
Oh yeah, investigation.
I want to hold it and then drop it. See if it floats like the building.
All right. You put it in your hand, roll it around in your hand a little bit, and then proceed to drop it. Hear it smack the floor, bounce a few times, fall on the floor.
All right, pick it back up.
As you're kind of trying to figure this out, you Avada, as you're you're rummaging through the papers that Trace was looking through but ignored once he found the rock. On one of the papers, at first you didn't notice it, but then when you walked past it, it looked like it was blank initially, but when you walked past it, you saw a faint glow and glare across one of the sheets of paper.
Pick up the piece of paper and I'll hold it to the light to see if I can read it.
Okay. At first, when you pick it up and look at it, it looks immediately blank. When you shine it in the light, it looks like there's a silver shimmer that kind of glows through the paper itself. Do you know?
If there's like any languages, I don't know it. I think I only know.
Actually. You know Celestial, right?
On my thing, it says no languages. I've never added, unless you had us add a language. I've never added a language. Like I just know whatever.
Yeah, you don't.
I just know whatever I have.
Okay. Does anybody know Celestial?
Nope.
But like,
I think I.
But like, I'm a celestial being, right?
Yeah,
you are.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
how can I not? Can I add that just so I'm not dumb?
I think you didn't pick it as one of your trades.
Yeah.
I know Celestial.
All right. So, as you're looking and trying to make this out, Bodhi, as you go over his shoulder and take a look at it, it's very, very faint. You can barely make it out because it looks like it's fading away. You see the words instructions on it,
What
but
is
that's
this
all.
from? The
That's all
rock?
you can make out. It's a piece of paper that a bot is holding.
Hey guys, it says instructions on it.
Say anything else?
I'm looking around. No, just instructions on it. All right, amateur.
You see a lot. You see squiggles, but you can't make out what the words are. But the biggest one that stands out to you is like the top, the title of it says instruction. But that's all you can make out on it.
Murder, are you here?
I touched a piece of paper and try to make the paper light up. Let's see if we could read it.
Are you trying to cast something on it, or
Yeah, the cast light.
are you trying to
Like
cast light?
like my cantrip.
Okay. As you do your somatic pattern and prepare to cast a spell, as you try to let it off, it does not work.
So I can't read it at all.
The only words that you can see are instruction.
I pull out the book and I say, Thalen, Thalen.
You say Thalen, Thalen?
Mr. Book.
No response.
What the fuck? Dalen.
I look at the book again and I say, Thalen, Thalen.
No response.
Hey,
All
Avada.
right, I quickly put him back in the bag.
Wait, no, Avada.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna work if he's not waking up right now.
All right.
But he's worked everywhere else except for when we got into this town where the magic is all
I
wonky.
would like to detect magic, like cast magic.
You try to cast detect magic?
Hold on. Yeah, I detect magic.
And that's a level 1 spell.
Yeah.
As you prepare to cast a spell, similar to your light, as soon as you try to release it, no effect. Does not work.
Well, clearly, like I'm useless here. Like something is blocking me from doing like any of my spells.
What's right outside the door to the room? The hallway.
Oh yeah, it leads to a hallway.
Hey, Vada, come here real quick.
All right.
Let's go to the hallway. Say,
All right. Open the book.
call Thalen again. I just want to see something.
All right. I open the book and say, Thalen, Thalen.
You guys are in a hallway doing this?
Yeah.
Okay. As you step out into the hallway, Trace, the first thing you notice is a vibration in your hand as you step out of the hallway. Looking down in your hand, you let go and you see that the rock is slightly floating.
Holy shit, I figured it out. So clearly that room is suppressing magic shit. But it works out here. So call Thalen. See if he wakes up.
Thalen, Thalen.
In the hallway, as you call his name, you feel the book come to life. What's going on?
We're here at Janook's office because your house is floating and we need to find him. What was the last thing you remember doing with him before I found you in the shop?
He was working on a spell. And then nothing.
Was he like here at his office or were y'all at home?
We were back in his office last time I remember.
All right, so we're outside of his office, and if we take you across this threshold, you're not gonna work anymore. So, how do we? What is this spell, and is there a way we can get rid of it? So we can. There's a letter that we need to read, but we can't figure out how to read it.
So you're saying when you walk in, you can't use me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds to me like there's a dispel magic enchantment somewhere in this room.
Would it be written somewhere? Like, is it something tangible?
It can be etched runes in the threshold that allow the whole room not to be able to be used. It could be one specific item in the room. It could be an aura. I don't know.
Well, I tried to. I don't think I'm going to be able to figure out what it is. Is there a way we would find out if it is an item or is like a spell?
I mean, I feel like you got detect magic, right? If you do it from outside the room, see if it works.
All right, let's try it. All right, I cast it again.
All right. So you go ahead and prepare the spell once more to cast detect magic. At this point, your eyes glow slightly as you're looking around. You notice that there are runic etchings on the outer edge of the threshold of the door itself. And you see a very, very vivid barrier, a blue barrier that goes to the entrance of the room.
So if I erase these markings that's on this door, will the magic go away?
Depends on the enchantment.
What you see?
Let's try it. I see like markings around the door, like they're written in the door. So I try. Is it like written in chalk or some shit? Like how's it? Oh wait, I can see it.
It looks like it's finely etched, and you can only see it because of your detect magic spell.
Alright, I pull out something and I scratch the markings out to try to get rid of the spell.
Okay. You're trying to scratch on one of the runes?
Yeah.
Hey, Taylor, if I put a piece of paper in you, will you be able to decipher it?
Pause.
I don't work that way, bud. You gotta write in me for it to work.
Pause.
Amateur, am I able to write what I see as the scribbles or whatever?
Are you in the hallway or are you in the room?
I'm with them.
If you're in the hallway, you start to see the writing appear on the paper.
Oh, yeah. Well, what's it say?
All right. So at this point, as you're reading, do you read Celestial?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do. You do. Okay. So as you're looking at the instructions, it looks like it is a guide on how to access the tower if it is in an emergency state.
Wow.
Well, this is great.
As you see, you look and see that it references the small pebble that Trace is currently holding, and it says to use it as a focus point. You are only able to bring 3 others with you.
Trace. I mean, wait, you said Trace holding it?
Trace is currently holding the pebble, but you see that it says use pebble as focus point on the paper.
Focus point for what? So,
You just said use as a focus point.
hey, Trace.
What's up?
Yeah, this is a. I tell them what the instructions say and about the rocket pump. The instructions on how to get into the tower.
Bad. So we've got our first clue, gang. Let's head back to the tower.
That was actually crazy.
All right. So you guys all leave the castle now?
No. I go back in the room. Using my perception. Was there anything else in there?
I mean, you rolled a 19. You did a pretty good scour of the place already.
I bet. I go to the tower.
Nothing really stands out. Okay.
Hey, Dill. I told Dill to walk into that room real quick.
Oh shit. I rub my hands.
You want me to go in there?
Yeah, just real quick.
Okay. You see him walk into the room.
He dies instantly.
He starts to look around. Am I looking for something?
No, I just have some questions for you since you're in there.
Mm-hmm.
You said you weren't feeling well earlier, but do you feel better now?
I feel the same, to be honest.
No. I was hoping it would make you feel a little better since the magic thing.
It looks like this is a dispel magic spell. It just allows the user not to be able to use magic in the room. That's all.
Try something real quick.
Snaps his finger. Nothing happens.
No, eyes turn green or nothing. Okay.
Nope.
Dispel magic, huh? I whispered to Avada. Yo. Hey yo, can you do that shit?
I can sort of. I don't think I can stop anybody from using magic. It's like if there's like dark magic around that's creating darkness, I can get rid of it. But it's not like I can control if they use magic or not.
Y'all realize there's no point in whispering.
I'm not whispering. I'm just talking low. Bro, I haven't whispered not once in this game.
Trace was whispering to you, so I just figured, you would give a fuck. My bad.
Just because you hear me don't mean I'm not gonna whisper. It's for my sake. Makes me feel better. Let's go to the tower, guys.
All right, so you guys all head out. Go back towards the tower.
Yeah. Do we pass by the Uriel and other people as we leave?
It looks like as you guys leave the hallway and go back towards the main foyer, the double doors are closed once again that lead towards the main chamber. Nobody is in the immediate foyer entryway except for the dwarf that was escorting you guys earlier.
All right, I go up to the dwarf and I tell him that we have found a solution to getting into the tower.
Oh, that's good news. That's a good lead. Well, just if you guys come across anything, please come back. Let me know, and I'll notify the Ariel.
All right, we're heading over there now.
All right. So, you guys make your way back over to the wizard tower once more. At this point, it takes about 2 hours for you guys to get over there. So at this point, it's about mid-afternoon. You guys are at the entrance of the tower. What would you like to do?
All right, I get the
Focus on the rock.
get the rock out.
I stare at it intently.
How we use
You
it?
have the rock out?
Yeah, but I don't know shit about magic. That's Stayland how we use a focus point.
We all concentrate on it.
All right, what do we concentrate on?
Balin.
Yeah, what's going on?
How do we use this rock as a focus point? So apparently we're handicapped right now.
I mean, a focus point. You're a spellcaster, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you use a focus point?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. Concentrate very, very hard on it, and it'll do its job.
I hand him out of the rock.
That's what I said.
Got him working magic, bro.
I don't know how this works. So, in case we do teleport, everybody just touch my shoulder or something.
Can I do a check on it?
Then
I
I-
know how it works.
Sure. You want to go ahead and do an Arcana check on it?
Homie, shut up.
Also, it said only 3 of us can go. Which 3 are about to go in there?
Me, it's you plus 3 other people.
Anala, being a spellcaster yourself, you're used to what a focal point is. It's just an item or something that you hold really dear to you that allows you to basically use as a conduit to cast whatever magic or spell that you're trying to cast. With the rock specifically, you don't know what it does, but if it's a focus point, all you gotta do is concentrate on it and see what happens.
So it's me, Avada, Anala, Bodhi, and then one of us staying behind.
Well, what are we gonna do? We should just leave Odell here at the with the king or whatever, the Uriel.
If you'd like
really want
to,
him around us?
I could find a tavern for us to hold in.
Yeah, we'll go do that.
All right. Well, you want to meet us back here in like 2 hours, an hour?
I'll send a message.
How? Everything's messed up. How you gonna do that, bro?
Link, bro.
He looks at you. His eyes grow green slightly. And in your mind, you hear, I can send you a message this way.
Who need to do that too?
Oh,
Who need to do that too?
that's crazy. I'd be like, all right, bro. I see it.
Very well. I'll see you all shortly. I'll try to notify you before the sun goes all the way down.
Now this dude can talk in our fucking heads.
Bro, this nigga was in my mind, bro.
Hell no.
All right. Be safe. And be cautious. You see, he turns away and starts to walk away towards the main square. All right. What are you guys doing?
We're about to go to this fucking tower, bro.
Go ahead, magic users. Focal point that thing.
So what's the plan? What are we doing?
Focal point
I
in that
guess I hold
thing.
it in my hand, and I'm concentrating on it.
Okay, so it's just Avada concentrating?
Yeah, you got the most experience.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
I'm watching Avada do his shit.
Okay. Bodhi,
So,
you doing anything? You just watching?
Yep.
Anala?
I'm with Odell. It just says only 3 people. I don't even know what's happening because I was AFK for so long. So.
All good. They found what seems to be some sort of key that could lead into the wizard tower that you guys are trying to get into.
Wizard
Based
tower?
off Janook's tower. With that being said, it looks like the instructions that you found, only 3 people could travel with the focal point.
Okay.
Only
So,
3 total?
The instructions say 3 can travel with the focal point. That's what it says.
Damn.
Okay. Nala, would you like to go? No, I'll
I
stay with
left with
Odell.
I left with Odell.
Yeah, so Odell
Yeah,
and Anala went back to the tavern. You're focusing. Bodhi's watching, and so is Trace.
Yeah, I'm using the bathroom real quick.
All right. Is anybody touching you, Avada?
Wait. I put my hand on his shoulder just in
Oh,
case.
y'all.
I put my hand on the shoulder too.
Alrighty. And you're focusing, Avada?
Yep.
Gotcha.
And I yell, "A bum's to it," and we teleport.
As you focus on this seemingly weird, slightly floating rock that you're holding on to, you feel a sudden burst of immense force hit your face, like you're skydiving and the wind's just hitting you, into a big blue wavy smoke that starts to appear out of your hand. It starts to engulf you, and it looks like it engulfs Bodhi and Trace as well as they hold onto your shoulders. The more you focus, the more precise that this feeling takes you. As over
I'm so
time,
focused right now.
you feel a buzzing, you hear a whir in your ears, and then you feel like a giant shift in the sudden shake and movement. For a moment, things calm down. You open your eyes, and as you look around, with Trace and Bodhi on your shoulder, you look, and it looks like you're in the middle of an open stone chamber that seems to have a staircase that spirals upward and a door in each cardinal direction. And that's where we're going to stop.
Damn.
So, with that being said, motherfuckers, you guys have successfully traveled to Portside and have leveled up.
Oh, hell yeah.
So whenever you guys get the time for that, you can go ahead and go through that as well too. If you have any questions, please let me know as well.
Yeah. Ooh-wee.
So level 6 now.
Yeah. He said he was watching. All right, yeah.
Congratulations.
Hell yeah.